brown dads in the zone. From the land of the maple where the cold winds are blown. Punjabi roots with a Canadian tone. We built this life now, the stories are our throne. From buttered chicken plates to poutine on the side. Mixing cultures like beats, man, it's how we collide. Old school wisdom with the new school vibe. Brown dads on the mic, watch the worlds collide. Three brown dads and we keeping it real. With laughs and some lessons in the cultural feel. Grab a chair, take a seat, let's break the seal. This is the podcast you never knew you need to heal.
What's up, everybody? This is Three Brown Dads live from the studio. You're hanging with Pavan,
Ramneek,
and Patwant. And I think it's going to be a nice one today, similar to last episode. This is officially our second episode. And, for the first few, they're going to be a little bit random, a little bit.
Say that again, officially.
Officially our second one.
You like how he said it?
I like how he said that.
Yeah.
It's like when everybody throws the word official on their Instagram name.
Does it just sound sultry or?
I just saw the blue check mark immediately.
मेरे को blue marker पे out है, I'm gonna put a check mark.
What do you mean by blue check mark? Like verified or
Yeah.
verified?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I guess we could be verified right away. We just gotta pay Elon Musk. But other than that, I mean, jiddan vi hega, we'll just go with it.
But I had the option on my food page, but I wasn't willing to reveal my actual identity.
Oh, you have to do that, right?
You have to do that?
You have to, yeah. You have to give them your real name.
On Facebook?
On Facebook.
didn't
And
know
I think
that.
on Instagram
You have to
as well.
provide your driver's license or something, right?
And you have to pay like some sort of monthly or annual fee. I'm not going to pay.
No, man.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
We can't do that. That's not the type of stuff we're doing here.
Yeah.
But right here, right now, we're organic. Second episode. First one was a little random. A little bit about our love of music growing up and all the other randomness that came out of that. And today's going to be a similar concept. We'll talk about movies a little bit. And this one is going to be more of a mixed bag. I feel like last episode, there was a lot of desi, like Punjabi music. But at the same time, there was some English music too. But I feel like, personally speaking, there's going to be a lot of English films here for me.
Yeah, and I think Pavan's not much of a Bollywood guy.
No, not at all.
I am, and we were talking about music. You just mentioned music.
Yeah.
I made an error the last episode, and I'm fastidious when it comes to things like this. Kuldeep Manik's first EP that put him on the map, it came out in 1973, not 1974. So
yeah, that's okay.
Maaf kar deo, galti hogi.
Hanji, bol chuk maaf karna. They will officially put out a redactment. We'll redact that.
Redactment.
Yeah, redactment. That's what they call it in the newspaper world.
We were talking about this just before we went live, about how many movies Pat hasn't seen. We've been giving him a list of suggestions.
Yeah.
From, I guess from the 80s, 90s, maybe even early 2000s.
This is mentioned in the last episode too, how I had this little period in my life where I was just all about comic books. And so the cool thing is I know about a bunch of these storylines in the comic book world or universe, both Marvel and DC, that nobody knows what the heck I'm talking about. So when you guys talk about these movies to me, a lot of them I'm just like, no idea what that is. But the ones that I do know, I'm just kind of like, I can't sit there and pretend I've seen this because I haven't.
Some people do that.
Some people do that. I don't know why.
Some people do pretend.
So hold on a second. You were a comic book fan when you still are, obviously.
Still am.
You still are, but
You can see
growing
that
up, you never saw the original Punisher with Dolph Lundgren?
I think
You never saw the original Captain America?
Actually, no, I didn't. Because those
Sorry,
were...
who's in the Punisher again?
Dolph
This is old school.
What's his last name?
Lundgren.
Yeah, he's Swedish.
Yeah, Von Drago from Rocky 4. I haven't seen the original Punisher since probably 1990, but those original superhero movies like The Rocketeer, or obviously you saw Batman from 89.
Oh yeah, I've seen all those, man. I was in Vancouver when it came out, like downtown Vancouver when the OG Batman came out.
Yeah.
Man, it was nuts. And being in Vancouver and being a kid, it was crazy.
Was there a screening held there?
I think something was going on because like we were in downtown. It was around Canada Day. They were doing fireworks, and my mossies, who were young at that time, decided to take me and my one cousin out without telling my parents, and it was hilarious. That's a long story. They got in trouble. But
How
it was,
old were they?
I don't know, man, like early mid-20s something. But it was hilarious because like I had the time of my life. I'm like chilling in downtown Vancouver, seeing all the beautiful scenes of that city, for lack of better terms. And man, Batman posters out. People are lined up to see it. It was kind of like it rained that day, so you had like puddles and wet pavement. Very, Gotham City vibes.
Yeah,
especially in the
it
evening.
complements the scene where his parents
Yeah.
get murdered.
I didn't see that happen there, but yeah, pretty much every. I mean, I'm sure it was happening a few blocks away from where
You
we
can
were.
see it now.
You never went.
No,
they never
I'm just
took you to
kidding.
the screening, just to downtown.
Just to downtown,
Okay.
but it was happening at that time. Although I did see the movie, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But no, we were just there. It was just like one of those desi things. They're like, Hanji daddy, main movie dekhni hai? He's like, no. But then he takes you to the McDonald's beside the movie. And then you're just like, you see it all happening, but you're not going to watch it. It's kind of
I
like
just
that.
feel
vibe.
left out.
Although to be on the record, that never happened to me, that little thing. But I know it's an analogy that has happened to a lot of people. So मैं क्या कर देने हैं क्योंकि, you know, that's just for the culture, as they say. There you go. But yeah, man. So I mean, I don't even know how we went down this branch of the tree that we're talking about. But that
He was
one-
asking if you saw The Punisher or not.
Yeah.
His earliest
Yeah.
memories, or Rocketeer, and I'm like, obviously you've seen Batman.
I'm glad
Batman
you
was-
remember that one.
The
Batman was the
Rocketeer is a dope movie.
Yeah, with Jennifer Connelly and Timothy Dalton. Batman's the first movie that I remember being excited about. And
Yeah.
my parents went from video store to video store to video store trying to get a copy for me. And I remember them bringing it. I was so excited.
Yeah.
And I even recall that the VHS starts off with I think it's a Pepsi commercial with Alfred. And then
I wouldn't doubt it.
I
for
used to
that
watch
time.
it every week. And we ordered Survivor Series 1992 on pay-per-view and had no video cassettes to record. Right? Survivor Series.
Oh.
So we had to record over Batman and it crushed me.
Oh my god.
Was that the second one? Or the
Survivor
original?
Series 92?
No, Batman Returns or the original?
That was the original Batman. in
OG
89.
original
So
Batman. Okay.
Batman Returns, I think, came out in 92. So
Wow.
Okay.
right around the time of Home Alone
Yeah.
2 as well. So two big sequels.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, I remember more so than just the Batman itself, the beautiful different toys. And like, it was huge because it was one of the first movies that was superhero based that had like a whole action figure line that came out at the same time and merchandise. And, you know, like, you know how it does now? Like when a movie comes out, there's toys for it, there's clothes for it, there's everything.
Yeah.
It was one of the first like that. And I thought that was kind of cool.
I thought you were going to say the beautiful Vicky Vale.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I
Oh,
did
yeah.
have that Batman figure. I recall I accidentally destroyed it because you sent me a recent video of Ninja Turtles getting tortured or whatever.
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I was torturing Batman with Bob the Goon and the Joker, and I put him in front of the heater, the portable heater,
Oh, damn. So you actually tortured him.
and he just
Don't, I
fell
hope
apart.
Kenner's not listening to this.
He just fell
He
apart.
just fell in that vat of.
Remember the old show? They would be like, same bat time, same bat channel.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
was
yeah.
not going to survive this.
No, he wasn't coming back from that. I'm sure we've all learned a few things about toys and the art of creating them from plastic in
Yeah.
our childhood because of things like that. Crazy though, man. But yeah, okay. So I guess I've revealed I guess we've all kind of talked about one of our first then. Do you have a Batman experience, Pavan? Because me and Ramneek are talking about it.
My Batman experience wasn't the original Batman. It was Batman Returns. Batman Returns is
Okay.
probably, in my opinion, better movie than the original Batman.
That could be argued.
Yeah.
I could see the argument.
And it's a
for that.
Christmas movie.
It is a
Yeah,
Christmas movie.
Just like Die Hard is.
Michelle
totally is.
Pfeiffer, Danny DeVito. I mean, those
Yeah.
knockout performances.
Christopher Walken as well.
Christopher Walken. It felt more dark. It felt
It was
more
dark.
comic book esque.
As Penguin was in that one, right?
The Penguin
and
was
the
in
Penguin
that.
and Danny DeVito as the Penguin.
Danny DeVito, when he bites that guy's nose,
Yeah, that
that's
was-
when I knew this movie was badass.
And then he also bit a fish and it was all black.
It was all
coming out.
black. Yeah. And
The
I
only
remember
other
the
guy
scene
that-
where Michelle Pfeiffer swallows a bird.
Yeah. It was crazy, man.
And he goes to grab the cat because he wants to eat the cat because he
Wants to
she
get her
ate
back.
the bird.
Yeah.
And she lets the bird go.
The only
That's-
other time I've seen a dude bite a fish and black stuff come out of his mouth was Smeagol from Lord
That's
of the
true.
Rings. I haven't seen one since. In between,
Is that
Maybe
the
that was a
first or
nod.
second or third one?
dude, I don't know which one.
I've
I
only
think
seen the
I
first
think it's
two.
the second one.
Okay.
It's the second one where they're going to Mount Doom.
That must have been a nod to Batman Returns. That had to be.
It had to be.
You don't
and
think it was in the original Token piece? No?
I don't know. I don't remember that scene in the book. It's been a while since
I mean,
read
I don't know if they'd mentioned that in the book that he took a bite
Yeah.
of a fish, but like a raw fish.
And some black vial came out or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Or bile? Is it bile?
Bile or Vile?
I would call it gund.
Gund?
Yeah,
Gund.
it's more suited for that. A kala gund niklaya mucho. There you go. You got to say
Black
it like
licorice.
that. Black licorice is the best licorice, man.
Is it really?
Yeah, man.
No.
No, God, man.
Yeah, man.
So you
You're
should,
talking
drink,
like
you
a-
should drink Sambuca then.
But I don't, man. I'm not much of a drinker, but I mean,
Sambuca tastes exactly like black licorice.
I hate black
if
licorice.
I'm not allergic to it, I'll try it. but I like black licorice.
I like red licorice.
Yeah, same
I
here.
like red, too.
Strawberry.
See, I'm not-
Strawberry. Not
Strawberry.
cherry. Not cherry.
Bro,
It has to be
Strawberry.
Twizzlers.
It has to.
I don't discriminate.
And a fresh-
Discriminate.
discriminate.
I don't. This is not discriminate.
This is Twizzlergate.
This is Twizzlegate.
Twizzlegate.
No, but I like the black flavor or whatever. It's the real original OG flavor, whatever it's called. Enjoy it.
And it looks like tar.
I don't. I mean, it tastes so good though. It's like even jujubes, the black ones.
No, man.
People leave those, and I'm like, "Char do, minnu de do." I'll eat those, man.
Looks like a rabbit droppings. To be
Jidam,
honest with you.
no, bro. Have you ever had Nesquik cereal? That looks like rabbit droppings.
No,
Yeah, but it tastes much better than black liquor.
No, man. I don't know what it is. It's not like I like it in copious amounts and by itself. I do enjoy it when it's there
Very
mixed in with.
strange.
No, but you know what else is
flavor.
weird? I really, really like root beer a lot.
So do I.
I do too.
A&W, Barks. What do you mean Barks has bite?
It does have bite. You know what it is, right? So it's extra fizzy. It's the carbonation or whatever it's called.
Okay. Do you remember
I
that
thought it was
commercial, though?
cocaine.
Of course. It might be. That definitely.
That was originally in Coca-Cola, though.
Yeah,
like,
no,
I
I'm
mean-
saying it could have been.
There's
cocaine.
worse things than cocaine in those beverages, especially when we were growing up, and that was sugar.
That stuff is so good. Mountain Dew Code Red.
I don't have Code
Ramneek
Red,
is
but
foaming from the mouth right now.
I love soda. It's going to
Yeah.
give me diabetes.
guess what it did to me?
Oh, really? Yeah, I'm going to get my legs. Kamala, remember Kamala?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had
of course.
diabetes. Both of his legs were removed.
I don't think I want to go that far with diabetes, but
My cousin went up to Kamala for an autograph and he said, "Get that FUCK SHIT out of my face."
wow.
Yeah, what a nice guy.
Well, karma got him, didn't it?
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Sorry, Kamala.
Yeah, rest in
R.I.P.
peace, Kamala.
Yeah.
I have an action figure of you at home, so you weren't good to my cousin, but I have fond memories of you. We're talking about Batman. What about first movies that you
Let's
remember
go
watching?
into that. Pavan, again, we'll go to you because we didn't actually ask you the official first question until now, so we'll let you take that one.
What was the question?
Pehli movie kehdi dekhi sigi?
Oh man, I don't remember what the first movie I saw, but a whole bunch of movies. I watched so many movies.
What
when
was
I
your
a kid.
favorite movie that you
Favorite
recall from the early
movie
days?
that I recall from the early days
Yeah.
is Star Wars. Every summer I'd rent those movies, watch them, rewatch them, watch them, rewatch them, return them, rent them again, watch them, and
Yeah,
rewatch
yeah.
them. And then beyond that, it was just every other genre. And I mean, sci-fi, action, you name it. Anything from anime to the original Transformers movie, the animated movie.
Yeah,
you guys
yeah, yeah.
remember that?
Yeah, yeah.
That was a dope movie.
Yeah.
The original Thundercats movie that came out.
Oh, man.
That was a dope movie. Stuff like that.
You can't yell out what their slogan was anymore.
Thunder, thunder, thunder. You know.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It was the
Was
same
it
thing that happened in
PUW?
American
Is
Daisy
it-
when he was saying that thing when he was dancing, and then the Kali lady turned around and
Oh,
said, "Don't call me a." Yeah.
Okay, I remember that. What song was that? Was it Munde to Bach Ke Rahi?
Santa Claus says it 3 times. It was Mundian to Bach Ke Rahi. Yeah.
Got it.
Or it could have been Jata Ho Gaya Sharabi.
Yeah, those are the first two times. That's the first
It was
time I heard
Jata Ho
those
Gaya
songs.
Sharabi.
Okay.
Because I can hear the Agoji in my head right now during that scene.
That's a great song.
I don't remember that.
I think it's better than the original.
I think so. I think so.
It's the Sardar that does all the decor
Yeah,
for
yeah.
that
Yeah.
event.
Oh,
then
yeah.
his dad
I have to
shows up.
rewatch that movie. I
And
don't
then he's
remember much.
dancing, he's saying, ho, ho. And then the
Who
Kali's
are you
like,
calling a?
yeah,
you calling?
that's Santa's favorite word.
No, I mean, there's just a variety of movies that I watch. A lot of Shaw Brothers movies, a lot of martial arts movies.
Yeah.
Bruce Lee movies.
Yeah, I love those.
36 Chambers of Shaolin is
Gordon
one of
Liu.
my favorite movies of all time.
And he was in
Down.
a Bollywood movie, Gordon Liu.
Yeah, he is.
Wow.
It's terrible.
Yeah, he was in
It's
Chandni Chowk to China.
so bad.
Oh, wow.
I didn't watch it.
He's Pai Mei from Kill Bill.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's the guy with the beard.
Yeah,
and
the long, skinny beard.
And he looked exactly the same in that Hindi movie, the Bollywood movie.
Yeah, he just refused to age. What a stud, though, Gordon Liu.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Gordon Liu is amazing. And
Yeah.
the Bruce Lee movies, I mean, you name it. Anybody in anything.
See,
Martial
this
arts
is-
movie, American Ninja series.
Yeah.
I love those.
Yeah.
There were a lot of ninja movies during our childhood.
Yeah.
Yeah. Karate Kid, Three
Pray for
Ninjas,
Death.
Kickback. Remember the Three Ninjas? Those kids?
I do.
Yeah, yeah.
My pet name at home is Rocky, and some kids.
Did you have the mask?
There was.
Did you
the
own
mask
the
with
mask?
Jim Carrey?
No, the masks that they wear.
In the Three Ninjas?
Oh, I don't remember that.
Did you have the toy? You mean like the toy this old of it?
There was a toy for that?
Yeah, there was.
movie?
I believe there was a
Rocky Loves
toy.
Emily. Rocky Loves Emily.
Yeah, I remember.
People would sing that to me, so I just went back to my roots and changed my name to Ramneek.
Oh, damn. You should have found, you know who's a great Emily you can love? If you're reading books to little toddlers.
Emily Blunt she's an Oppenheimer, right? That one?
Yeah.
Did you just watch it?
I did.
Okay, we'll talk about that after. You've seen it, right?
Yeah,
I've seen it like 3 times. Emily Elizabeth, she's that little blonde-haired girl from Clifford, the books. She owns Clifford, the big red dog.
Her name is Emily?
Emily Elizabeth, to be precise. And my son has a crush or had a crush on her. I think he's done
Are you
with that.
currently reading those books?
It's always been there. We had this one, like, those harder pages. What do you call them? Cardboard pages. You know what I'm talking
Board
about.
books or something
Board
like that?
books.
Yeah.
I was going to say board books.
No.
Come on, man. You can't say that.
Oh, we're talking about kids, man. So it's like one of those board books. I'm sure it's been under my, I've probably sat on it a few times, so sure. But yeah, Emily Elizabeth, man, he had a crush on her, used to kiss her and everything. So, I mean.
Did you have any crushes on fictional characters?
April O'Neil, Channel 6 News. Many. Not
Yeah?
even. Yeah, man, many. I can't, if I go down it right now. Well, you know what? Let's do that after the movie thing. Let's run this movie round.
Yeah, sure.
And
I
let's
have to
go
think
into that.
about
Who
I had
framed
crushes on.
Roger Rabbit?
Yeah.
Oh,
100
Jessica Rabbit.
Jessica Rabbit.
Voiced by Kathleen Turner. There's a film from childhood.
There
Yes,
you go.
there is.
And I didn't officially watch the whole thing, although I watched it at like a family friend's house in Calgary. And the only thing I remember is Jessica Rabbit, especially when she had traps. Well,
That
I'll leave it at
movie, I watched the intro to that movie and it still holds up.
Damn.
Yeah.
It looks
I remember the
incredible.
intro.
It's like
We
Jurassic
should watch
Park.
it. We should watch it one day.
Jurassic Park still holds up to this day.
Well, that's a great segue because I'm going to jump in and tell you my first recollection of movies. And it's primarily about, there's 3 movies for sure. One of which, my first recollection in theaters was Jurassic Park, the OG one. I remember my dad took me, it was my birthday, and he took me to the Cineplex that used to be by Southgate, right where the Edmonton Public Library is now.
Crossing. Yeah, that's where I saw Ace Ventura.
Yeah. And I've seen a few there. And then the next one I remember, this one was huge as a kid. The original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in that same theater. I remember going, there was lineups. I was like, wow, this is crazy. And then ironically, for some reason, I remember seeing Bambi there, but I don't remember watching it. I remember little bits and pieces, but I remember my dad taking me.
It's because he blacked out crying.
I was. Oh, you know what? My dad said it was one of the saddest movies he's ever seen.
Bambi
It
is
is.
sad.
It is sad.
And the next one was because my sisters, I think this is before my brother was born, we went to see Little Mermaid. And I remember that. And I was like, wow, she reminds me of Jessica Rabbit. Except her poosh is weird.
Both are redheads.
Yeah.
I used to love The Little Mermaid. I recall renting that and just watching it over and over again.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well,
Under the Sea.
Under the Sea,
Kiss
man.
the Girl? Is that the other song? Kiss the Girl?
Bro, you're asking the wrong guy. Yeah.
I didn't really watch that movie.
And Ursula's so badass.
Ursula.
Ursula.
Ask me about I think Aladdin and Lion King. I might know a few things.
Aladdin and Lion King were
Yeah.
2 of my
Those were
most
dope.
memorable.
Before
Disney-
that, I don't
Disney
remember
movies.
much, man.
Yeah.
Beauty and the Beast as well.
I remember that one too.
See, I also know those movies well because Beauty and the Beast and Aladdin are like 2 of my wife's favorite movies. So I watched
Hercules
them
was dope.
multiple times.
I didn't see that one, but then you
Hercules
have to
is
remember
dope.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to watch Hercules with your boy.
Do you remember the cartoon Hercules?
Yeah,
With
man.
With the ring.
Yeah.
Like the centaur.
Yeah. And those monsters, you know what sound they would make?
What's
Their
that?
exact sound for every single goddamn monster that used to show up in that show was there was that same sound. And it's not scary, it's too high pitched. But it was like
And when you said it, kind of sounds
voice
scary.
actor
It sounds
made
like
a
a demonic
killing
Daffy
off that
Duck.
show.
yeah. Well, yeah. If you put it that way. Wow, that was unexpected, Pavan.
My bad.
No, that's a good impersonation though.
Was that Daffy Duck?
Pick your duck.
Darkwing?
Darkwing Duck. See?
Yeah.
Let's get dangerous.
TGIF?
That was
that
No,
TGIF?
Disney Afternoon.
Disney Afternoon.
Mike
yes.
Mike Sobel.
Mike
Yo,
Sobel.
so I was in
Gargoyles,
India, I think in
Tailspin.
94 or 96, something like that. There, I went both years. I don't remember which of the two. And Darkwing Duck was on TV, dubbed in Hindi. And it was that episode where he gets like bitten by a spider, like in Spider-Man, and he gets turned into Spider Darkwing Duck, and they called him Muckety Duck.
Well, hold on. What's the
I'm
word
laughing because I've
buttock?
seen this exact same
What's the
episode.
word for duck? Buttock?
I think Buttock would
Why can't they just call him Muckety Buttock?
That just sounds too dope. I think they would have like
Muckety Duck.
Muckety Buttock.
They use the word buttock, I think, in the Chimkila movie as well, when he's like holding the tumbi at a distance.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
"Aki
yeah.
buttock barnke."
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Buttocks. So yeah, man. So those are a few movies that we remember, but like, yeah, like those were the early ones, but they weren't always like dark, like not Darkwing Duck. Jurassic Park will always hold a place in my heart because I think it was the first one, at least that I recall. And like first one going with like my dad, somebody taking me. It was my birthday, so that was dope. Plus there was this big flaming pile of poop in that movie that people stuck their arms into, so that was kind of like wow. And now
Jeff Goldblum, man. Shout
yeah.
out to Jeff
Somebody
Goldblum.
gets eaten while they're taking a chutney, don't they?
yeah, man, there's
Yeah.
so many references like to pretty much
the
fecal
glass
matter.
of water shaking.
That was dope.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
little
For the Halloween party that I had back in obviously October, we dressed up as characters from,
Yeah, you-
my wife was a Dilophosaurus, my daughter was a Tyrannosaurus Rex, and I was Dennis Nedry, who's also
Yeah.
known as Wayne Knight, or
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you're into Seinfeld, Newman.
Newman.
He died, by the way. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, he gets
But-
sprayed with like venom by the Dilophosaurus,
Yeah.
which actually I don't think it
Does that.
technically does that.
No.
Or did that 450 million years ago or whenever.
Like we're really gonna officially fully 100% know the exact truths of that. Maybe we
Yeah.
can, but maybe
The
not.
visuals
Creative
were amazing.
creative license. Yeah, for
Well-
93, even today it holds up.
It
It's still
holds up.
impressive.
It's a dope movie. Like it's just like the OG Star Wars. If you watch it with the effects, it's like the effects don't matter because the story's so dope, right?
I agree.
Yeah,
I think OG Superman as well with
yeah,
Christopher Reeve.
Yeah. His movies were good. The Superman movies.
I prefer Superman 2. I like the sequel. The original's great.
What's the guy's name again? Zod?
Yeah,
Zod,
yeah.
Zod. yeah.
Terrence Stamp. Yeah. Yeah, I like both of them. The third one falls apart towards the end, but Richard Pryor, and it inspired Office Space as well. So I kind of appreciate it. Plus, I
1 and 2 are both good.
1 and 2. The
One and
fourth
two.
one is terrible, but I remember looking at the third one. Just the cover of it
Yeah.
enchanted me.
The cover, no, like the promotional material behind that one was pretty good because now they're like, hey, now we have something. We're on our third one.
Yeah, and Lois Lane is gone. She's only there for a little while, and I just found her very annoying.
They just phased her. Like she was okay in the first one, but in the second one, she was kind of like they were tried making her a more prominent character.
Yeah.
And I think that kind of, she's not supposed to be a prominent character. She's definitely supposed to be.
It definitely fell apart.
Yeah.
In that aspect.
She should have been a character that was shown through depicting Superman's feelings and thoughts, not necessarily directly on her. So if they're showing her within his mind or his heart, then fine. But it's showing her while he's off somewhere else, like heat visioning things.
So
that-
you just wanted it to be Superman's narrative. And that's
yeah,
it.
because that's how it was in the comics. Because it was all about
Originally. There's many variations nowadays.
Well,
but
I mean, the original Superman stories started coming in the 1930s, right?
Yeah.
So there's been a lot of time for them to do a lot of things. But yeah, it was always like his morality with doing the right thing, but then suddenly now falling in love, and then not just being Clark Kent and then Superman, but then being Superman's affectionate, I guess you can say, person in her life, and Lois being that same person to him as Superman, but then also being Clark and being her coworker and not being able to act on those feelings. It was such a cool dynamic that's so overlooked because comic books have gotten so crazy since, and the movies from them.
do you guys remember Shaktiman?
Yeah, with Mukesh Khanna.
Shaktiman, yeah.
Shaktiman. I
Yeah.
used to watch that show.
He's
in
quite
India.
upset about the fact that they're making a movie and Ranveer Singh is possibly going to play Shaktiman.
Really?
Yeah. Mukesh Khanna. Speaking of Mukesh Khanna, he was in a Feroz Khan movie called Yel God, which was, the music was produced by Channi from Alap.
A lot.
Dayavan by Feroz Khan
Yeah.
is probably the first movie I remember watching. And
Okay,
it's also kind of scandalous if you haven't seen it before. It's one of Madhuri's early roles. And I think at the time she felt that she had to do certain things to get into the movie industry. And there's a very lengthy kiss sequence with her and Vinod Khanna, who is double her age. And it's hard to look
He's
at.
a stud.
Vinod Khanna. It's hard to look at because
Damn.
You watch Madhuri in movies like Sajan and
Damn.
what other movies? Tanedar, Ram Lakhan, and then you watch Dayavan, you're like, oh my God. Because now, like, movies are scandalous, like Sunny Leone, Malika Shravat.
Yeah.
But back then, you didn't see things like that. And
No, man.
I was exposed to that and murder and ultra-violence when my parents rented it from the Spice Land. My dad was a big Feroz Khan guy,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
he waited until the tape got duplicated, and then we watched it together. He recorded the songs, and that was the first movie I remember watching. Other than... I think after that, English films, my mom was really into horror movies because she was using them to teach herself English. Think about it, though. Think about it. Death, monsters, they're universal. Everyone can understand them.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
She wasn't watching like complicated movies like JFK, so she rented horror movies like Vamp, A Nightmare on Elm Street,
Exorcist?
Poltergeist. Exorcist I later watched, but she would rent horror movies, and one of the first ones I remember watching is Child's Play.
Oh, yeah. I've seen,
Child's Play is
It's a dope movie.
a dope
Yeah,
movie.
it is. It's a great one. Excellent
that.
voice work from Brad Dourif as Chucky, Chris Sarandon.
Yeah.
I didn't even get high pitched enough for that, but yeah.
The scene with the batteries.
I vaguely
yeah.
remember. See, a lot of these movies from my childhood, like that one,
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't watch them again. I watched them, but then I didn't watch them again. So,
It's still so good, man.
see, this needs to be on this list. So I got to watch these like whole
So
set of
write
like,
it down. Chucky, Poltergeist,
bro, I'm doing a podcast recording.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Kind of busy right now.
Give me a
should be watching
Give me
the
a pen
levels.
and piece of paper.
I don't have anything like
I
that
know you don't.
around here in these parts. Actually, you know
There's
what?
no paper around here.
There used to be, because we're in my studio again, and there was lyricists that would come in here like, "Body paper, main gana idea aa gaya," and they'd write down the lyrics, and they'd hop in the booth and sing it, and then leave their lyrics here, and then call me like 2 weeks later from another town like Vancouver or Calgary, be like, "Body page, don't get sanu lyric." I'm like, "Are you recording this somewhere else? Do you need lyrics for something?"
Oh, shady.
Shady ta yaar, that's a whole other
It's like
episode.
Lambert in the original edit.
Lamburger.
Lamberger.
We'll leave it at that. But there's been many Lamburgers in these parts here. But not sitting on that sofa because I changed it out. Because I was like, I don't need these dirty
Hey.
remnants on that old
What
Or did somebody have
remnants are
like
you
a
talking about?
a Pepe? And what was the guy's name in Seinfeld? Pepe?
Pepe.
The guy that peed.
Oh, Pepe.
Yeah, Pepe.
Pepe.
No, just I didn't want their like, whatever you call it, remnants of their like soul on the old sofa. I used to have this like white cream colored sofa. I just clashed with everything in here. I got rid of it. I was like, bought a nickel, and I got this smaller but very comfortable leather one.
Well, I'll
quite
try
comfortable.
not to betray you in any way, shape, or form.
No, you guys are good. We're good. We're like-minded individuals, and we all look the same apparently in terms of.
I think so. We all have fuller faces. We all have graying beards. I think all of us have bigger glasses than we need.
Yeah.
100%.
We all have mouths.
Yeah, we all have mouths and two arms. We're
Yeah.
all on the lighter shade of brown.
We
Yeah.
have two legs.
No, you guys know what I'm saying. Like, okay, we got beards, big glasses.
Yeah.
Right?
We have that brown dad look.
This is the brown dad look?
I wonder why we're called the three brown dads. But you're not wearing a pant today.
No.
Yeah, तू तो निकर्स आ गया.
गर्मी लगती थी
ਹੁਣ
ਹੁਣ ਠੰਡ ਲੱਗ
ਇੱਥੇ ਆ ਕੇ ਗਰਮੀ ਹੋਣੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ
ਇੱਥੇ ਆ।
ਯਾ ਇਹ ਫਿਰ ਗਰਮ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਕੰਮ, ਗੱਲਾਂ ਵੀ ਗਰਮ ਆ ਤੇ ਉਹ ਯਾਰ ਥੱਲੇ ਸੁੱਟਦਾ ਸਾਰਾ ਸਮਾਨ ਓਕੇ
He's modding his butt too. I taught my daughter the musiala thing.
yeah the pot hit
I mean, musiala ki karta, and she does it.
that's dope yeah that's actually kind of like a cool signature move.
Top B.
Puppy.
Okay, let's go to Punjabi movies. I remember, I'll just jump in because it's just in my brain now. I remember my family telling me about Saida Jogan, Punjabi film, and me watching it over and over and over
Who's
and
in this
over
one?
again. I think Mir Mittal's in it. I don't remember who else is in there, but it's a snake movie about snake charmers. And so
Okay.
there was a lot of cool stuff for me to see as a kid. Like, oh, these guys are controlling these snakes with this music. And then the snake is actually a good guy. It saved this person by going and biting them. And then this chick turns into the snake and the snake turns into this chick. And I think it was like,
Is that why you went into music?
maybe, man. Maybe.
Subconsciously, is that why? You probably.
Honestly, it's definitely one of the reasons for
Yeah.
sure.
Sorry, movie the Nakis you guys?
Saida Jogan. Saida and then Jogan.
Was it? Did it come 1979. Oh, Satish Kaul, Verinder, Diljit Kaur, I think, as well.
Yeah, it's a Punjabi movie.
So this came out right after the Hindi movie Nagan.
Yeah, it's a similar vibe.
I wonder if it borrowed from it. And also, you guys remember Nagina, right? With Sridevi, I think from like 86.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah, that's a classic.
That
I plagiarized.
That one I've seen.
I stole the story for grade 10 English class. We were supposed to do a short story, and I stole the story of Nagina and got 100%.
Yo,
Well, you should write to the producers and stuff. Be like, thank you, you helped me out. But yeah, pretty much those type of cool because they were supernatural, but they were kind of like not. But they all had this like weird stuff going on that was kind of folk and like very desi, but like the tribal stuff that happens in like Punjab, India. Like the folklore and those type of things were in there. And I didn't know what that stuff was, but then it kind of made sense with me loving these comic book like X-Men, mutants, Spider-Man and these type of things.
Made sense.
It makes sense. It goes hand in hand. The mutant turtles, that new ninjutsu, that their dad was a rat. Dope. That was my childhood.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that makes sense now.
Speaking of supernatural comic book sci-fi stuff, I do remember a Bollywood movie I used to watch over and over again, Ajuba.
Ajuba. Who's in that?
Is that
Amitabh
Amitabh
Bachchan.
Bachchan? Yeah. I don't think I've seen it. Is that Manmohan Desai? Who made that one?
I don't know. You're gonna have to look it up.
That kind of stuff you can't ask me. Only Ramneek might know.
Ramneek is definitely gonna find out.
When we were like during our early years, Amitabh Bachchan was kind of in his. Oh, it was directed by Shashi Kapoor. Oh no, if I've seen this one, I don't remember it because I really don't like the movies Amitabh Bachchan was doing in his late 40s. Remember Hum? Jumma Jumma De De.
I know the song,
Yeah.
but I don't remember the movie.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. Oh, it's got Dimple Kapadia. Dimple, she had it going on.
Yes, she did.
Yeah, and the goat villain, Amresh Puri.
Yep.
Yeah, he's. But you know his goat movies are the Punjabi ones, Chan Pardesi and
His
stuff.
goat movie is Temple of Doom.
Yeah, that too.
That's
That
what I
too.
was gonna say.
Chan Pardesi is a banger.
Chan
man.
Pardesi is
Yeah.
a different vibe though, because
Amresh
he's just
Puri's
like,
a scumbag in that one.
oh, dude, the both brothers are together in there, and that's the best part.
They're not brothers, man.
They're not brothers.
No,
what are they?
Madan Puri and Amresh Puri were brothers. Om Puri has no relationship to.
They just look the same.
It's just a myth.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it is.
I
yeah.
thought they were brothers.
No, Madan
Really?
Puri is. Madan Puri is his brother.
Then
Damn.
why do they look the same?
A lot of people are now sad.
I don't know.
Upset at you.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
I think 99% of everybody that I knew
Another legend destroyed by Ramneek.
by Ramneek Singh.
Which other legend did I destroy?
I don't know, just stuff that's not on the podcast yet. Like pre-podcast days, Galan that we would do.
It's a good cast. Raj Babbar's in it. And you
Yeah.
know what? Major respect. I think he's one of the greatest thespians. Just doesn't get the respect that he deserves. Kulbhushan Kurbanda.
Oh, dude, that guy's such a dope actor.
Is it Nick?
Yeah, Nick.
Yeah.
What a name, eh? Nick, dope name.
Chan Pardesi, Long Da Lashkara, Yari Jatadi with Verinder and Preeti Sapru.
Yeah.
And had Jani Singh's Jind Mahi during the opening credits.
Yeah, man. No, these are good movies. What about, like, okay, so like I just dropped some Punjabi ones. Yeah, I mean, we're dropping them all the time, but what about you, Ramneek?
In terms of Punjabi cinema,
Yeah.
you know what? The movies that we were watching, the Punjabi films, they were like Amit Pendaliya movie and Sigiyan, right? And they didn't have much of an impact on me. I'll tell the truth. I remember this one movie that Shinda gets his ass killed. I don't know what it was called. I just remember Shinda gets killed. But films like Patola, which was featured in the new Chamkila movie, I remember those from childhood. So I remember watching a lot of Meramito, but I always preferred the Bollywood product. And that probably sounds anti-Punjabi now, but back then I just feel that the Punjabi movies didn't have much of a budget.
But they didn't. That's the truth. Punjabi movies were good in like the early 70s. And obviously I wasn't around to see them then, but they were good in the early 70s. They even had some Dharmic ones that were like huge
Nanak
hits.
Naam Jahaz Hai.
Nanak Naam Jahaz Hai, for example, with mainstream Bollywood actors in there.
Yeah, it's got Prithvi Raj Kapoor in it.
Yeah.
It's like the patriarch of the Kapoor family.
Exactly. And then, and then Punjabi movies were like Chan Pardesi. And then there was a few little glimpses of things like that I remember, like Long Da Lishkara.
Long Da Lashkara.
And that had Raj Babbar as well, but also had Gurdas Maan.
Yeah, Challa.
Challa with his, I forgot his name, but it was something Veer, Jogi Veer.
That's Gurdas Maan's name in the movie?
Yeah, I think it was Jogi Veer, right? And then I don't know if she was calling him Jogi because he was a Jogi or his name was Jogi, but she said Jogi Veer to him.
Gurdas Maan was terrible as an actor back then.
But no, I think he was good.
I thought he's better as he's aged.
He's definitely, he's one of those actors who as an actor improves his craft through time. But I thought Long Dalishkara in those days. I thought he was a pretty good actor, but I feel like he wasn't a good all around artist. But I think the thing that you're picking up on is that his role was always the same. It was always around his real
100%.
personality.
You never saw his horror movie, Ruhani Takat?
No, I haven't seen that.
Yeah,
Now
horror movie.
We gotta add that to the list.
We got to talk about her, Nirmal Rishi.
Oh yeah, she's an OG right there.
She was my mom's phys ed teacher and offered her a role as an extra in Long Dalishkara.
What?
Mom just didn't have the guts to do it.
For reals?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
just doing the dance, Chanvarga Chamkara, Long Dalishkara.
yeah.
She could have been in that.
I want to see you dance
and didn't do it.
with the same moves. But yeah. No, that was a dope movie, man.
I think Punjabi cinema was also hurt because I mentioned this last episode that I was born in 85 and then in 88, Chamkila died, of course, and Verinder died. Verinder got murdered. And I think that killed Punjabi cinema. We'd get glimmers of hope, but until
there was a lot
the
going
early
on.
2000s, with Gianu, until then, it was a famine.
And as lame and cheesy as Harpal Rahman's movies were, they did bring it back.
They did bring it back. Yeah,
there's no denying that.
No denying it. That's
terrible
why he's the OG.
actor. No disrespect,
bro. His
He's an
first
amazing
movie,
singer.
you can let it pass.
Yeah.
But then the other 2 or 3 he did after that were the exact same carbon copies.
Great cinema on par with Citizen Kane and Seven Samurai, Asanuman Vatanada.
Damn.
Bro, don't ever say
Beavers
Seven
build.
Samurai
Damn. Wow.
and Citizen Kane with that movie ever again.
Like
That's disrespectful.
Dirty Harry's up in there.
I'm just saying.
You ever watch the Desi version of Dirty Harry
I've
with Mahinder Sandhu?
What?
No,
Yeah.
but Dirty Harry and Sholay, for example, is so like it's like a Punjabi, not Punjabi, but Bollywood Western, and there's so many
Sholay is totally a Western.
Yeah.
It is a Western.
Yeah.
Sholay is, I would compare it to
Sorry, I'm not thinking.
other one
I'm
he
not
did.
thinking Dirty Harry. I'm thinking something else. But
The Good, the Bad, the Ugly.
that's one. I don't know why that came because I watched them both at the same time.
Yeah.
That's why. Dirty Harry was dope though. That was a sick.
Dirty
movie.
Harry's great.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
That's a violent movie.
It's a
That's
classic.
such a
classic
good movie.
San Francisco cop movie.
Yeah. And then so I watched that right after I watched The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, which is not a first in the series of movies.
What's the connection of that movie to Punjabi music?
The Good, Bad, and the Ugly.
Yeah,
Oh man, good
this is
question.
a trivia question.
It's a trivia question, or
Yeah.
are you asking me to put it together and tell you? Because I can probably think back.
It's just a quick trivia question.
Then I'm just gonna go no idea.
Just
The opening of Gidapaniki.
Oh yeah.
what?
Yeah, they're
Yeah, it borrows from the Morricone score.
yeah. Yeah.
Now I have to
Then-
rewatch that movie.
That's not to the Gothiko.
Oh yeah. Damn it. Where's that beeping sound? You know what, man?
What was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one, man. I got too many songs in my head that I can never that. You know what happens when artists all their sound starts becoming one?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what happens to me now.
Crosswired.
A friend
Yeah, man.
of mine sent
Wired
me
crossed.
a clip. He wanted to know who produced Kan Kar Gal Sun Makhna by Chamkila. And I have the album. I know it's a Ahuja, right?
Yeah.
And I just gave him a hint to listen next time for the harmonium. That's Ahuja.
I saw that.
what
That was on
Ahuja-
Facebook.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
yeah,
Ahuja
yeah.
brought to the game.
Yeah.
Because Narula was more, he was using the organ.
Yeah, yeah.
Whereas Ahuja emphasized the harmonium. And
Yeah,
that
yeah.
also inspired guys like Shinda and Aman Hare as well. And of course, True School.
Yeah, he was one of the original. He wasn't the only one though, but
No, he
was,
wasn't.
He was one of the original, bringing the harmonium instrument up into the spotlight. He also brought mandolin quite a bit, and he did bring flute into folk, opposed to just being in more filmy stuff. So he did a lot, and maybe I didn't even realize it, but just kind of growing up listening to these guys, that's the kind of stuff I like to put in music too. And it's just they're just dope instruments. But yeah, man, that's crazy.
You had flute in that song with, is it Kapitan?
Yeah.
You did have flute in that, right?
I did. I have flute.
I like hearing flute. Saba Bani Prama, the flute
Oh,
sounds
bro.
venomous in that one.
Even my song with Malik, I put flute in there.
Yeah, I thought I know.
Yeah. And
Did he ever recover from losing his fiance?
Oh, man, there's a reason we haven't worked on another project. And I also was a cop, and then I wasn't ever a cop again after
I thought you were a paramedic in that video. You've seen the video, right?
No,
I
I have not.
thought
You haven't seen the video? Oh.
No, man.
I guess you can take that as paramedic. That's fine. But I remember going to the Halloween store and buying a cop outfit. And it literally said, on my shirt here, it literally said cop. Like,
It just said cop?
It said cop. So I was like, chalo, chal juga, it's all good.
Hi, I'm Officer Pat.
I remember
Hi, I'm
watching that
cop.
video for
I'm
the first
cop.
time, and Malik is walking in front of the Garno school.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, that's right around the place where I used to get 50% off the Domino's right there. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
that's where he is.
I'm going to have to fact check that.
Yeah. I did, like, I like
I used
to
to eat a lot of
shoot
pizza
local.
back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do like to, I like to see local sites.
I like going local with all my videos and like just whatever I do. Not like I have like more than 2, but you know what I mean?
Do you direct them?
I kind of did, but it wasn't like only me. That was like, a group effort on
The
both.
Captain one you directed for sure, right?
Yeah, more so than not.
Yeah.
Yes. But
On your iPhone?
no, it was actually a Canon, 2 Canon cameras, like DSLR cameras. There is a T6i and a T7i, if you really must know the model numbers. And there were a few shots done on an iPhone 11 Pro,
Oh,
like
yeah.
the ones with gimbal. So it was a little bit of everything.
Impressive.
Based
Very
on that,
impressive.
I got a question. I know we're talking about movies, but
Yeah. Well, this is a movie too, in a way, right?
yeah, it
Yeah.
is. What's your favorite music video?
Oh, damn, that's such a hard one, man.
Any
Honestly-
genre or
Just of all time, anything.
Okay, so immediately,
Thriller?
no,
I was
Thriller's
gonna
not.
say-
No, man, I'm gonna tell you a totally spinball answer, but Pavan, I'm gonna let you go.
Are you going to
first.
say Harpajaman's Mirza?
no?
Well, if I'm gonna have to pick a Harpajan Man one, it's gonna be Kurti Lal. But
The remake or the original?
the original with the red girl
In the trees?
Yeah, they go in the trees after. They're originally in a party. You know that one?
I thought the party one was the remake, and the original is just him in the trees, Kate Donovich.
Okay, then it's
Yeah,
the remake.
'cause there's
then.
2
It's
versions
the
of
one
the
that was
song.
Bollywoodized.
Yeah.
That was the
Yeah,
second one. then.
I think he's got like eyeliner as well.
I don't know about that, but I know he's wearing like this white suit jacket thing, and he walks into this party and he sees her, and then he like goes in his head, and then he's in the trees.
Yeah, I think that I'd have to watch it again. That's a fantastic song, though.
You know what? Thriller came to my mind, but that's just such an easy answer.
It is, but it's because Sholay is an obvious answer for best Hindi film. It's
Yeah.
that good.
Yeah. Well, okay, if I really got to go back and think like which music video, I think my original favorites, and it's not because of production quality or direction or cinematography, it's none of that. It's just like it's a tie between the original RDB videos, and I'll tell you why in a minute, and any video with Shin from DCS in it. Because he's just so like energetic and his videos come alive and he's like in the camera's face.
And Nashini Bandhu.
Yeah.
Doing that dance.
Yeah. And even there's a song that was done by Hunters with him in it. I forgot the name right now, but it'll come to me. And so he's like in the camera's face and he's like it looks like he's touching the camera. He's like messing around with the viewer. And it's just like you get to see Shin the way Shin sounds in his songs.
Was Shin part of Movie Box?
Well, I mean, technically they all were.
They all were, right? They all used the same studio.
That.
Did they not?
It was, yeah. And if you listen to that other podcast that we referenced last time too, the Bandwagon with a BHAND band. Yeah. We'll just keep it a Bandwagon today.
Was Punjabi Dance Nation released on Comely?
I don't remember. I think it was. But Punjabi Dance Nation was amazing. That thing, like the TDF video with Shin, like I believe it was like they took clips from a live concert, live show, and they pieced it together.
I think I know what you're referencing. He's very animated in the movies, in the videos.
Well, yeah. And the way you see him is the way you hear him.
Yeah.
And then when I see him in his, like sometimes during COVID, he would do like Facebook Live videos and stuff, and he'd like do a rendition of a song, whether it's like Rafi's songs, because Rafi's like one of his idols. And
Same facial expressions.
Sarakush, you see the emotions in his face. You see him kind of play with the camera. That you know how Gurdasman does. He plays with the audience a little bit, brings them into the vibe. And Shin can do that. I don't think he's at Gurdasman level, but he definitely has fun. But I do think like he could be that level. I feel like he has that in him.
Beyond that,
He might
what's
be
your
stronger
favorite
vocally, man. Shen might be stronger than Gurdasman vocally.
Bro, I think if you want to like go into actual like
them fighting words?
no, he is.
Because
Shin is a better vocalist than Gurdasman.
Really?
I think so,
You've
too.
heard. You can take this clip. You can make it a viral clip.
Shin,
You know, I'm
Shin can
still
sing
catching
Bollywood
up. to DCS albums.
Rabba ne banaiyan jodiyan.
That is a
Gurdass
great
singing it.
song.
Yeah.
Imagine Gurdass Mann singing it. And I love Gurdass Mann. I do.
Yeah.
But Shin's on a different level.
Bro, if you hear, if I jumped ahead of my words, if you hear, and that's what I was trying to say, by Gurdass Mann, you're going to be like, wow, because it's folk. It's down in that sur. It's a lower sur. Instead of him talking here, he's singing it down here on a deep sur.
You're talking about the one from like 03 off Panjiri. That one?
No, the Heer from Warisha, the film.
Oh, okay.
Like
okay.
Heer Akhli Jogiya, that one.
Yeah. I don't think I've heard that one.
He sings it incredibly, no doubt about it. But I feel like if I could hear Shin singing that, but his voice won't go that low, but it'll be pretty low. It'll be low enough. I think Shin could blow it out of the water with his like harkata and his alaps and his just the range, because he can go from like low mids all the way real high, like two octaves away from normal singer range. So
I had to actually listen to a few songs because I didn't really remember when we were sitting in the car and we were listening to it, and I'm like, I don't remember these songs. I missed that whole DCS era.
But you didn't miss it. It's just because as much as the UK music did bleed into our lives when we were growing up, that was too centered to the core of UK Desi music for that much to leak out everywhere. Although it did.
I think he was on Des Perdes during Punjabi Dance Nation. That was the first time I saw him because he was a Punjabi singer that wore glasses. I had never seen that before. And then a few years later, this is like 97, 98.
Yeah.
In 2002, I think that's when Phases came out. And there's a music video for...
Daru.
Yeah, Daru.
That was his first.
And he was wearing glasses. And I'm like, yo, it's that same guy. That's who Shin is.
So that's what I was about to say. That was on the tip of my tongue. The first song that kind of went worldwide with him, at least here in Canada and North America, was Daru, music by Sukhshinder Shinda. And I used to love messing with people when I DJ'd on the dance floor with that, because there was a part of that song goes, when it goes fast, it goes, and then I used to like look at Malik because he used to be with me, and I'd slow it down. So then it'd be like, and it didn't change the pitch, just the speed. So I was like, ding, 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 and then people are dancing to that. Then I'm like, watch this. Then I just hit the top. I just hit the, like, I turned the tempo up like 20 notches higher. Then it's like, ding, 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 ding. And people are just like, oh, what are we doing? I was like, I got to tire these guys out. Cause that was one of my like towards the end of the night songs.
Was it the Desi version or the...
Desi one.
Yeah.
With the toll.
There's two versions on that album.
Yeah, no, it had to be the Desi ones. Cause then that big toll.
Which album, Ramneek?
Phases.
Phases?
Yeah. Well, by the way, we will deep dive on that, but...
Yeah, that was in a way that was like the genesis of this podcast. We were talking about just reviewing albums, which we will do in the future.
Yeah, for sure.
Deep dives into albums
and old albums, not just new ones, like ones that are, at least in our opinion, classics.
Yeah, so if that's your jam, like if you worship albums like Folk and Funky, Focal Attraction, Eat Rhythm, Punjabi Dance Nation, or even the folk stuff like Ma Hundi Ma, Gidde Andi Rani Ani Gidde Vich we're going to deep dive into all of them.
Even Urban Flavors.
Urban Flavors RDB, baby.
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3.
Okay. So that means even. Does that mean even Juggy D?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Maybe Juggy D with Rishi Rich.
Yeah, it has to be. Yeah. That's the vibe, man. Yeah. And the one with Shin.
Billo, produced by Mentor. That's a banger.
Mentor is Rishi's brother or his cousin, something.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, they're like the same blood.
Huh. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think they're brothers.
I didn't know that either.
If I'm not. Yeah, no, they're like bros. If not, then they're first cousins. And so a lot of people that Rishi worked with Mentor, but nobody knows why they worked with Mentor, because it was the same kind of
Oh yeah, nepotism.
Yeah, and then
just kidding.
And then when he did Ojan Media with Shin, that was a dope song.
That was like the Punjabi version of "The Girl Is Mine" from Michael Jackson.
Yeah. And then I don't doubt for a second that that's what Shin had in his mind for the video, because Shin was like, because he listened to that stuff.
Yeah, Shin actually, I once heard in an interview that he was born in the UK.
Yeah, he's born and raised.
You know how we talk about like Rav Sapera and JK and the Punjabi on them, even though they were born in the UK. Yeah, Shin did it before.
Oh, Shin was one of the OGs, and like him and Sukhshinder Shinda and a few other artists learned from the same ustads. And so like a lot of people don't know this. They all came out of the same roots, so to speak. The same, they're the roots of the same tree. The tree there are two branches in the tree that has the same roots. There you go.
Got it.
There's the analogy.
Going to try to tie this back to cinema. DCS covered both the Jattande.
Yes.
Putt Jatan Hai. We never mentioned it when we were talking about Punjabi movies.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Shatrughan Sinha.
yeah.
And classic.
That
one
movie
of the
is
great songs by
badass.
Surinder Shinde, written by Dave Trikanwala.
Yeah.
So a song that immortalizes Jats, but it's not sang by a Jat. It's not even written by a Jat. But what a fantastic song!
That video itself.
That song
video
is
in
like
itself is amazing.
For me, that's like a family anthem for their locations because they talk about Konke, Jagrao. That's like my home, right? Like we're from Konke Kala, and Jagrao is where like my family eventually moved and lived, and like so whenever I visited Punjab, I'd be in Jagrao. So it's like crazy, man.
And that song is immortal. It it just made me realize Arjun Veli ne pa jod ke gandasi mari. It's from that song.
Yeah,
it's from that song.
It's that same line, which is a folk song. Yeah, it's originally folk. Yeah. And then so they take that line and then they made that new one. Well, it's not really new, but
it's a banger though.
It's a banger.
I say it's the most important Punjabi song of last year.
I'd say post COVID, it's the most important Punjabi song because what it's done in the major, I guess you can say, film scene, Bollywood.
Yeah, and it recreated like a sequence from Old Boy with Ranbir Kapoor just like mowing down men with an axe.
A battle axe.
Yeah, and they used Bhupinder Bubble. They could have used Diljit. They could have used a heavyweight, but they used a guy. The last time I remember hearing that voice was on Star Crazy 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Star Crazy, I think, 97? Bali Sagu? So a long time ago.
What was the song?
Mundia.
No, that's Wham Bam. That's Wham Bam.
He's a folk singer
or something like that.
Yeah.
He did all folk stuff back in the day.
He still is.
Yeah.
He just probably went there and there was like a playing in the back and he dropped the vocal and they did what they did.
They killed it though.
Yeah,
that's a retired Punjabi Gana.
Yeah, I won't dispute that, man. That was like
it's not like say Shava Mahi. It's not like that. No, it's you know what I mean though. It's a proper Punjabi song that we're not ashamed of.
I don't like those type of lyrics going down these waters.
I mean,
no, but I'm contextualizing.
You're referring to Mr. Delayermandi?
Bro, even Tote.
Yeah, Hansraj Bichu.
Oh my god, but that's a video that I remember. I'll tell you that. Going back to the video side of it.
Speaking of that film, Bichu, which is not a very good movie, but have you seen the original? Like
there was an old version of it, right?
It's obviously in the English language, but it's early Natalie Portman. I think it's her first film, and I don't know how to pronounce his name, Jean Reno, but it's The Professional.
Jean, I think. Jean French, yeah.
Yeah, that's a classic film with Gary Oldman.
Yeah, that's a great movie.
Leon.
Scorpion?
The Professional.
No, not Bichu. Yeah,
Leon the Professional.
Obviously, Bichu, it was Leon, then Bichu's just a, plagiarism, but Leon is a fantastic film. If you want to see proper action.
That's another
and
movie.
Luc Besson, I'm sure you've seen The Fifth Element.
Yeah.
So it's the same filmmaker.
Okay.
And
throw it on the list.
Yeah. Throw it on the list.
No
there you go.
You know what's funny though? There's a other Punjabi connection there. Just Binder Narula. Sometimes when I like to annoy my wife, I start singing her hakes. Yeah.
Damn. No.
Absolutely not.
Nahi karna idda. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, those are the first bits of, I guess, film that we've seen, but like...
I got to talk about the first movies that I saw in the theater.
Yeah.
Pavan, did you mention the first movie you saw in theaters?
The first movie that I saw in the theater, I'm going to echo what he said, what Pat said. Probably Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park?
What I remember, yeah.
Yeah. So we used to live in the basement of this family. Their last name was The Rise, right? So Harpajan uncle, he took me to watch this movie called Memphis Belle. It was a war movie. I shouldn't have been there. And I remember him falling asleep during the movie. It was very boring. So that was the first movie I ever went to. And then my cousin Jean, she took me to watch Cop and a Half with Burt Reynolds.
Okay.
But the first movie I was excited. Oh, and I saw Ace Ventura.
Okay. At that same theater.
Yeah, at a family friend's birthday party. But the first movie I was excited for that my parents took me to was The Mask and then Mortal Kombat.
Damn.
Oh.
I never saw Jurassic Park, the original, until 2006.
That's okay. I mean, there's so many, like, don't get me wrong. It's like, I'm not some cultured brown kid who grew up here with a brown family who's at the movie theater every day. I saw like 3. And then the rest were on like VHS. Jiddan sare dekhe sige, you know?
Yeah.
It was like all 5-star video or like Blockbuster eventually.
Or Video Spot?
Video Shop.
Video Spot? What was the one with
Video Update?
Video Update. That's the one, yeah.
Video Update. Every Tuesday, 2 movies for 99 cents.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's where I went to like film school. I was renting movies like Game of Death, See No Evil, Hear No Evil, House Party. I got all these movies from there. Like I'd rent like 10 every week. Man. Because back then I didn't really even have friends. I had like 1 or 2 friends. So movies were my friends.
That was my life, except it was comic books. I just remember 5-star video, the one by both of our houses.
With the haunted house.
Yeah, and then my bike got stolen there. I remember I had a red bike given to me on my birthday or something like that, and it got stolen from there. Probably.
Do you remember Tyler?
Oh,
yeah,
it was probably
he
him.
probably stole it.
It was probably him.
I was going to say, was it Cuckoo?
That's album covers. Yo, so I was telling you, so Hikot this on Sharabi Barnke, and there was this remix tape with the cover for Snoop Dogg's "The Game Is to Be Sold, Not to Be Told" with Terminder's face
on
Snoop
sitting
Dogg.
on his body.
Yeah, he jacked that cassette cover too.
Oh damn!
The guy's in his 40s stealing cassette covers.
That's the one that had that. There was a song on there. It was like a remix, and it's like, if you don't know.
Now you know.
No, it wasn't that. It's like, oh, do you smell what the Rock is cooking? And then they're like, chocolate there. It was like one of those remixes. I think that was not an APS remix, but it sounded like what would have become APS's vibe too.
Oh, speaking of remixes, do you guys remember Case of Bass?
Hi, Handsome. Oh, yeah, that's Chaos Productions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a great. They had 2 volumes, I think.
Not too sure. But
I think they had 2. I'm pretty sure they had 2.
Chaos,
you probably could remember them.
No, I Case of Bass and Mighty Monic.
I know there were
Mighty Monic. Yeah,
those were good. Those were good tapes too.
But those, if you've ever seen that Chaos Productions podcast, same series. But he talks about that, how he went by those in different weird names, and he released Mighty Monic, and he's like, it was a hit in Canada. And when he starts talking about how in Canada everything was like pirated, and they'd make all these like weird mixtapes and stuff and release them.
Yeah, some of that stuff was so bad. You remember the Jetton they remix with the Woody Woodpecker after every verse?
Yeah,
like,
that was from that same album. That was from that same one with Terminator on the cover, man.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, man.
Oh man,
it was from that. It was those days. But those were like high school days for me, like beginning of high school days when those things were coming out.
You can tell it was pirated because the album cover would be pixelated. You'd see all the pixels, and then you compare it to the original.
But back then it was cool, man, because you're seeing Terminder's face on Snoop Dogg, and then even his hands were like Kali.
Yeah.
And then it's Terminder's face, which was
he's just like a symbol of Punjabi pride, man.
I know, it was just like, and there's all these around
which Snoop Dogg album cover did it?
It was his first one on No Limit Records.
Yeah. He's sitting on this chair, and he's got like 2 Dobermans at his face.
It's his third album after Doggy Style and
I have it probably upstairs somewhere here.
Yeah. Those really like cheap covers, No Limited. Remember, they were like paper covers.
This one was like, it was weird. Like the album was like plastic. It wasn't like hard plastic like the most CDs were.
Yeah.
It was like soft blue plastic, and it was like pasted on. Or
No Limit always had that.
Yeah, it was
and
weird.
I don't know whether it was like a reference to like the drug trade. You know how like Blue Magic, it's in a certain bag or whatever. I think that's what No Limit was doing. But man, those album covers didn't age well. They would deteriorate fast.
Yeah, man. Mine's still okay because I just kept it safe. And then,
didn't listen to the album.
I didn't really listen.
It wasn't one of his best ones.
No, it's kind of sucked. I just remember one day I was a Future Shop, and I was able to go and buy like 3 CDs or something. I was allowed. I had money saying, yeah, you can go buy something, whatever it was. And I picked up that one. I picked up Bad Boys.
The soundtrack?
No, like the Puff Daddy compilation. The No Way Out.
No Way Out, yeah.
No, it was the one where they had the little baby on the cover with the headphones.
Oh, it was a hits compilation.
It was a hits compilation, and it had like Biggie songs and Mace on there, and it was everything. And then there was this such a random one. There was this one, and I bought it totally 100% bought it for the cover. It was called Bump and Grind, and it was like R&B slow vibes.
Did it have the R. Kelly song?
I don't know, man. I should check.
You know, we're talking about Puffy. Imagine if that was the case with like Punjabi music back in the day.
Bro, 100%.
Like, just like let the guy rhyme, let Biggie rhyme. Don't like Janjit Ahuja, like Monica singing. He's like, yeah, Janjit Ahuja. Or like Movie Box. And the thing is, he wasn't even producing these records. He wasn't playing the instruments. So it's basically like Kamran or Kamran Ahmed from Movie Box. Like, it's Kamran. It's Kamran. Like, come on, man.
I mean,
let the guy sing.
There are songs out there where their producers are still doing that.
They shouldn't do that.
Punjabi music is notorious for that.
It now plagues Punjabi music. Yeah, it plagues intense. I understand the need to watermark it, but and I love Intense. Intense is one of my favorite producers.
The best one is so random. The best ones are the ones where you don't understand them.
Yeah.
And they have a female talking.
It's like
in the beginning. And
I shouldn't laugh because I have
you do it too. I get it, but it's the result of hip hop though.
It is 100%, but I don't do mine at the beginning of my songs. Did you ever notice that? It's always at the end.
At the end.
It ends with
which is fine.
So you do it in the final verse like lyricists would do it.
I do it like it's right at the end of the song if it's like one of those, YouTube is like, if you made it this far into the video, drop a unicorn emoji in the chat so I know who my true fans are.
Yeah.
It's like that. So if you heard it till the end, then you'll hear the name drop.
I understand the need for it. It's just, it wasn't in the game, but it would be funny. And you just say it's Patwant saying, you don't like, yo, it's Pat.
Well, I don't even say it. My wife says it and nobody really knows who did the vocals. It was my wife.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, shout out.
Man Like Icky. For the longest time, I thought it was like, I like Icky.
I thought so too.
And did you guys know who says Money Sandhu?
Jasmine?
Yeah, Jasmine.
It sounds like Jasmine.
Yeah.
I was telling him that
money at the hit.
You sent me that video of Bup Sagu.
Yeah.
Available now on iTunes.
Yeah. I mean, it just plagues the Punjabi music industry, and it's notorious.
Bro, that
every
thing,
video, every song, every new producer.
The first song I released,
Mercy, the kid, everybody does it.
Yeah, it's the result of hip hop, though. It wouldn't be the case if it weren't for hip hop. I get it, but some people take it too far. I think Puffy took it too far. Just let Biggie rhyme. Here's a question as like a closer. What's your favorite movie from childhood?
My favorite, or I'm gonna let you guys go first.
I mean, my favorite movie from childhood. I'm gonna stick with Star Wars.
Star Wars,
yeah.
See, Star Wars is a weird. It came into my life in not in the timing that it came into everybody's life. So I remember being in like the Gurdwara, probably the days that you probably remember me from there, the one or two times.
From Singh Sabha?
No, the other Gurdwara, Millwoods.
Okay.
And there was a bunch of guys fighting upstairs, like just play fighting. He's like, I'll pretend to be Luke Skywalker. And I was like, that's a cool name, Luke Skywalker. I had no idea. This is early 90s, maybe mid 90s. Okay. And so I have not seen Star Wars. And I think I was in grade 4, it was Saka.
Yeah.
It must have been grade 5 when my one Gora friend, probably my only friend I had there, started telling me about Star Wars.
What was his name?
Lance.
No, I don't remember him.
And it was the days that, those book orders we would get like
Scholastic.
Yeah. We'd get Goosebump books.
Yep.
And then, so he told me about Star Wars, then I like watched it and I was like, what the... And I was like, how did I miss this, man? This came out in the 80s, 70s. I missed all this. And then I was like so like into I'm still into Star Wars, man.
It's the one series that allowed me to escape into that world.
Yeah.
You ever watch the movie The Hidden Fortress?
No.
So Star Wars, the premise for it is based on The Hidden Fortress. It's the same filmmaker that made Seven Samurai.
Oh.
So it's a Kurosawa, yeah.
Kurosawa film?
Yeah.
Really?
The Hidden Fortress. It's got the same, like, I'm not a big Star Wars guy, but like R2-D2 and C-3PO and a princess and all that stuff. It's got a very similar premise. Yeah.
I got to check it out.
That's crazy.
First time I saw Star Wars was in grade 5 in Mr. McQuay's class.
Oh, damn. I remember that name.
Yeah. I've just never really been into it. I love the music though. John Williams, like music for that, music for Jurassic Park.
Epic, man.
Superman, Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
John Williams is a GOAT.
Yeah. I think the first movie that truly blew me away as a kid was Terminator 2. Yeah. Actually, Batman as well, but Terminator 2.
I remember seeing that in my house.
There's nothing like seeing the liquid metal.
Metal. That last scene, right?
Speaking of movies that hold up, that movie still holds up. And I think this is the first time they used CGI blended with practical effects.
It looked real.
It looked real.
What crushed me was after watching Terminator 2, I wanted to watch the first one, and I went to A1 Video. You remember A1 Video? It was owned by Sukhi Randhawa's brother. They used to record pay-per-views, wrestling pay-per-views, and then rent them out the next day.
Damn.
So that's where I got like King of the Ring 95 from.
But did you ever get WrestleMania 3?
No, I got WrestleMania 3 from the 24-hour video station by Tawa.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where I rented my the first
Debbie Does Dallas?
No. Well, that too. TMNT video game for NES.
Damn.
Do you remember that one?
Yeah,
The one that was impossible to play?
Yeah.
the one where you're like going up and down.
Yeah,
up and you have to,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
you have to eat the pizzas.
Yeah.
And there's like so many foot soldiers jumping at you.
100%. Yeah,
I know.
that's the one.
The first one was the one in the water where you're supposed to
In
like
the-
disassemble bombs.
Oh, that's later. That's like
That was the first
3.
one. That was okay. That's what we're talking about, right? That game is so hard. But the second one, the arcade game that they put on the console, that was fantastic. I love that
was
one.
a great game.
That was
Yeah.
one of the greatest.
You guys
Nintendo
remember
games.
those handheld Konami?
I do. Yeah. Double Dragon.
the 3-in-1s or whatever.
Yeah, no, this was just like one single game, and you were like one of the turtles, and you had to get all the way across. Then you had to go down, and you're in the water, and you had to. I think that might be the same
This
thing.
is the black and white
yeah,
screen?
black and white.
black
like-
and white.
Yeah.
And then there was another Konami Ninja Turtles one that I had that they were playing basketball. Like you're playing basketball.
Okay.
Oh,
But it was
I
the
remember
turtles.
that.
And that one was like a dark green color. And then the other one that I referred to was like a normal like turtle green, like, you know, like that Raphael over there, like that kind of green color.
Did you
yeah.
watch the Fear Street movie on Netflix?
Yes, I watched all 3 of them.
One of the characters to calm his nerves, it's a Konami code.
Oh, damn.
He just recites it.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah. Remember Contra?
Contra
was
is so
badass.
bad. They released a new Contra game for Nintendo Switch and PC and I think Xbox as well. It's amazing.
If you look at the cover of Contra, it's basically Schwarzenegger from Predator.
Yep.
And Stallone from First Blood. And we
Yeah.
haven't talked about Stallone
Bro,
and
we'll take on-
Schwarzenegger.
Oh.
But here's the thing.
Who was your favorite action star?
That's so hard to say, but like, it's
Was,
so,
was it Jackie Schroff?
no, man. Like, we're not even thinking like Apne. I'm thinking like Gore, man. Like, I think it was hard to pick between. I think it's got to be like. And are you saying like when I was a kid or just generally speaking?
All right, top 3.
Okay,
top 3
right
from
now,
your childhood.
if I'm talking right now, it's always going to be Jackie Chan, but I'm talking about childhood.
Childhood.
I would say
Top.
it was like between Arnold Schwarzenegger and like, yeah, you know, Stallone or even Bruce Willis.
Okay, I was going to pick those 3.
Yeah.
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 And then like when they did Expendables, it was just dope for nostalgic reasons. Yeah,
reasons,
just like
yeah.
seeing all them all in, like Chuck Norris comes in and all these other guys come in there. It's just like, damn.
Did you like, my mom always called him the Gotala. Did you like him?
Oh, Steven Seagal?
Yeah.
Seagal was he was too like
Seagal was just
he was too butch.
Man.
And he was a bunda too.
Seagal would just do gidda. Beat people up.
He was too slow. Like if I needed a dark haired, like Italian type of vibe,
I
it'd be
was a
Stallone.
JCVD guy.
Yeah,
I
he was a
Jean-Claude
stud,
Van
man.
Damme.
Kickboxer,
Jean-Claude Van
Bloodsport.
Damme was
He was cool, but to me, he was like a new kid on the
Badass.
block, right? Like if you wanted to use a Street Fighter reference, he was like Vega. He was very agile.
He was actually Guile. He was Guile.
Guile. He
He
was
was
no, I know he played Guile,
Yeah.
but I'm not talking about the movie.
Which, by the way, is a guilty pleasure of mine. I
It's a
know the
good
movie
movie.
sucks,
It sucks, but it's fun to watch.
so much fun to watch.
But it's actually so dark. I love it.
Yeah.
But anyways, before we go there, that was a dope movie. Let's go watch it right now. That's one I'd go watch right now. But like, so imagine the way Vega moved.
Yeah.
That's how Jean-Claude Van Damme moved for me. But I was used to guys that would like Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Like they'd be slower, but they'd hit you hard. Like not Zangief.
You didn't want the Zangief is my guy now, so you didn't want the grappler. You wanted you didn't want the person with like
I wanted
speed.
half ninja, half power. Like literally a Ninja Turtle.
So like Bolo from Enter the Dragon.
I don't
Ninja Turtle. Okay, so Bolo from Enter the Dragon.
I don't know about
Yeah.
who that.
Remember
I-
Sammo Hung from
No.
Martial Law?
Bolo Young.
None of that's referring to anything in my brain. I think I'm drawing blanks there. But yeah, like Ryu, like he could punch you. And like I was like, I guess I was not vanilla, but like pretty basic when it came to like,
Blanca. You were probably playing with Blanca, no?
I did play with Blanca, but he wasn't like my favorite. Once I figured out how to use these players,
Yeah.
it was Ryu and then Sagat.
Oh, it was Ryu for me. And
Ryu?
Sagat was a guy from Thailand, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Muay Thai.
Tiger.
Muay Thai, yeah.
That guy.
Tiger uppercut.
Oh, but I knew all his moves, and then I would destroy my brother's
Nobody
dreams
picked.
every
Nobody
day.
here picked the Dissy guy. Also,
He could stretch.
when I first played at Hillview Red Rooster. Now it's like
All right, yeah.
Ready Mart or something. It's in that same little plaza there. There's like a pharmacy there now beside it. Anyways, when I'd go there during grade 4 lunchtime, stealing like $2-3 from my mom's coin thing in her car, I'd go there and play the arcade. And then like I'd be like, oh, this guy's brown. He's from India. And he's like, yoga, tiger. Not
Yoga
tiger.
Flame.
Yoga
Flame.
flame. And then he'll be like, yoga, and then he like disappear and show up somewhere else. I was like, in my head, I was like, hey, apna banda ya. Yeah, I'm gonna use this guy. Then I was like, this guy's so lame.
No, man. I
so
use him with the stretch. He's so
I did
good
too.
With the stretch.
And I used to beat all these Gode kids. And I had this one friend, his name was Keyshawn.
Yeah.
I don't know if you didn't go to that school. So Keyshawn. And so me and him would go there, and then like he'd be like, why you always picking the Indian guys? Because you're Indian? And I was like, bro, if I could answer him today, I'd be like, Appa Indian nahi hage?
Yeah, what's wrong with that? Representation.
No, it was just kind of, I know back then I was like, I'm not picking him because of
Like,
that.
who am I supposed to pick? E Honda?
I mean, I was a chubby kid, so. and he did have a Judah. So
He did. I always thought he looked like Yokozuna, but that's obviously because
that was the sound.
And he would like make his hands move real fast.
The
right?
palm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The casting in Street Fighter, Roshan, I think his last name is pronounced Seth. He was in My Beautiful Laundrette, Temple
Dude,
of Doom.
he played Sagat.
No,
Didn't he?
Roshan Seth is the guy that plays Dalsim.
Dalsim.
Like, why is he
that
playing
guy,
Dalsim?
that guy.
Dalsim,
Who played
yeah.
Sagat? That's a brown or close to brown guy. Is he a Persian guy?
Thai guy.
What's his name?
No.
The Sagat guy? The
Yeah.
guy with the eye patch?
Yeah. He played like he was like a Persian actor or something.
Is he?
I don't know. I'm just,
Fighter cast Sagat.
Now we're going to
there
find
you go.
out.
There you
Fact
go.
check.
Fact check.
Live and direct.
West Studi.
West Duty.
Yeah.
That's not, what?
West Studi. Hega, get to that. Want to take guesses?
I have no idea.
I guessed Iran.
West Studi, Hega, Oklahoma.
type his name and type ethnic background.
Yeah.
He's indigenous. He's from Oklahoma.
Oh damn.
Oh, man. He's Apache.
So Iranians are pretty indigenous to that
Yeah,
land too.
all
So
right.
okay, cool.
That's Hollywood for you folks.
I didn't expect that, but I'm cool with that.
So, in closing, any movies that really scared you as a kid?
Yes, Candyman.
Yeah, same
Really?
here. 'Cause
I watched Candyman
the Bloody Mary
alone
thing.
in my cousin's basement because he was older than me, so he went out and I was sleeping over.
Yeah.
and I was in the basement. He's like, "Watch this movie; it's great." It wasn't great. It was terrifying. I pissed my pants that night.
Damn. I don't recall any that scared me, man.
No?
No.
Did you watch horror movies as a kid?
Yeah, man.
Yeah?
But I mean, when I was allowed and when I was able to get away with it, like I watched Chucky, I watched
Yeah.
all that stuff. I even watched Exorcist before I was supposed to, and it didn't scare me.
I think this one just hit because I wouldn't get scared either. This one was too close to the Bloody Mary legend. So going into the washroom, saying her name 5 times.
Bro,
and
we
then-
used to do that in the Gurdwara.
I still don't do it. I'm agnostic and I still don't do it. I don't mess with that. So watching this movie, I rented it from A1 Video. I was not expecting that and I was terrified. I couldn't sleep at night and my mom and I watched it together if I remember correctly.
Damn.
So we're sleeping in front of the TV and I wake up in the middle of the night and I try to wake her up because I'm freaked out and she's like, "Rocky, shut up. No hamdardi. Koi fark nahi penda," right?
Yeah.
Just go to sleep. Yeah.
Damn.
You're still a fan of horror movies.
Yeah, I am.
I'm
Yeah.
not. I will. Well, my family, my sister, my wife will watch them. I won't watch them. I'm a pussy. I can't watch horror movies for the. I will watch one scene and I'll be like, I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed.
Well, you know what happens if
terrifies
you
me.
watch one and go to bed, right?
Yeah.
Everybody else is watching the movie.
Yeah.
You're alone in the bedroom. You know what's going to happen next, right?
Yeah, I walk out.
I live for those movies, man.
I love
you know,
those.
You know what
Yeah.
disturbs me now? What scares me is a movie like Titanic when you see Jack Dawson fade into the abyss.
Bro, man.
That movie will keep me up at night.
Really?
Or,
Yeah.
you know, Jar Sahebzade, that'll keep me up at night.
That's a
Yeah,
different
yeah,
level.
that's
But you know what I
different.
mean? It,
Yeah,
it breaks your heart.
Yeah, yeah.
And it'll keep you up at night realizing how evil humanity can be.
Oppenheimer. Going back to
Oh,
what
that's
keeps
a
you up
haunting
at
one
night.
too. Yeah, like oh my god,
That's a haunting
imagine
movie.
living during that atomic age.
Yeah.
Or imagine dying during it because of it. Like
Yeah.
slowly, like the radiation.
Yeah,
Like crazy, man.
Just over time.
Yeah, a lot of these movies, they kind of like, I don't remember being scared by any of them, but I do remember like, I think it made my imagination grow and like my fascination for like cool sci-fi / like these type of things, these creative
Like
things.
RoboCop didn't scare you?
No,
No, RoboCop was
No.
awesome.
none of these things really scared me, but like, I'm just trying to think of one. Like nothing's coming to
Total
my mind.
Recall. Did you remember watching that?
I didn't
The
scare me.
chick with the 3 titties.
No, I saw. You know what's funny? I was in the hospital as a kid for some reason,
Yeah.
and there was this like older kid beside me in the bed,
Yeah.
and he's like, and back then in the hospitals they had these TVs that you can roll into the rooms, This is like 90s, right? And so we rolled it in, and I guess somebody from his family dropped off a few movies, and Total Recall was one of them.
Oh, man.
And so we're watching it at like 10 p.m. All the lights are off. Me and this dude, like, I don't even know him. He's just another patient beside me. We're watching this movie. And then that scene came on, and I was like, what? I don't even think I was grade 5, man. I think this is like grade 3, 4, something. Maybe it was grade 5.
This bitch has 3.
Bro, I remember that. And then I was like, okay. Like, that was just, and then I don't remember much else from that movie.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
I think he had a brown trench coat in it.
No.
I recall him having a brown jacket.
But he had a little kid. He had a kid beside. He had a kid with him, right?
Is that Last Action Hero?
Yeah, I think that's Last
He
Action.
had a brown leather jacket in that.
Oh yeah, and then he goes and
red
falls
shirt
off
underneath.
that, and he had a big shotgun, right?
Yeah.
That was Last Action Hero.
Yeah, that's a dope movie.
I saw that in
Underrated.
theaters. Yeah.
Yeah.
That and Kindergarten Cop.
Kindergarten Cop.
Oh, so boys have a.
Yeah.
And you can't say it with a V. You have to say it with a P. Girls have starts with a P. Yeah, man. So I think this is more than just movies for us. It was a little bit of, I guess, movies and pop culture generally. Yeah. So we can call it that aptly. But it's kind of. This is kind of how we grew up. And the funny thing to kind of tie it into like future things that we talk about, and even the title of our podcast, is for us, we were probably the first in our generation to have these experiences, being, children of immigrants, for lack of better terms. Like, we had these experiences. We're all born here, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So we're all born here in Edmonton, Alberta. Especially Edmonton, Alberta, of all places, not like Vancouver or something.
Were you actually curious whether we were born here? You can tell from my Punjabi, man.
No, I know you guys, but I just want to I didn't want to say the wrong thing on the record, technically speaking, on a podcast, right? Yeah. But I know you were born here. I know you were born here. I just want to make it Jack Jack.
No, I was born in Oklahoma.
You were born in Oklahoma.
Where do you think that guy was born?
Bro,
where do you think he was born?
Bro, I thought he was born in Iran or something.
I said Indonesia. I don't know why.
Guy, so see, we saw some sort of like olive hue to his skin, and now it makes sense. He's indigenous.
Yeah, this also reminds me of Short Circuit. You remember Short Circuit?
Yes.
With the robot?
Yeah. The Desi guy?
Johnny Five?
He's a Goro, man. The Desi guy.
He's a
white
what?
Dude. And this ties it back to the early part of this episode. He was dating Michelle Pfeiffer at the time. Yeah.
Man.
He's a Goro guy, man.
Wow.
I forgot his name. Short Circuit Brown guy. What's his name?
Short Brown guy.
Short Circuit Brown guy. Watch, it'll come up right away.
He looked very brown to me.
Damn.
Stephen Fisher, yeah. He did a fantastic job though, man.
Stephen Machiola.
Stephen Machiola?
His pronunciation wasn't bad either. And he used a homophobic slur in Hindi and also Punjabi in the movie, and he pronounced it correctly.
Bro, that's like brown face.
It totally is brown face, but it was
Trudeau.
It was a different time period.
Yeah, it was when people did that.
Yeah.
And in the first one, it's a bit of a caricature, but in the second one, he's a sympathetic character and he's kind of heroic. Whereas Trudeau, like Jafar, didn't look like that.
Was he Jafar or was he Aladdin?
I don't know who he was, but Aladdin is.
Was it Jafar? It was Jafar, wasn't it?
I don't know who it
I
was.
think he was
but
Aladdin.
Both of those guys are not that dark.
No, they're not. No.
Well, I mean, we got to go back in time and find out.
I'm talking about the movies, though. He's obviously inspired by the movies. I'm pretty sure he doesn't care about.
Disney wasn't going to make him their true skin
I know,
hue.
but I'm pretty sure Trudeau doesn't care about authenticity either. Come on, man.
The best part of that Trudeau thing is the picture was black and white. So.
You just see eyes.
You just see.
What possesses someone to do that? I used to work at.
He was a drama teacher, so he's trying to like be an actor and kind of. That's what I think he was doing.
That's what you think?
I think, but I don't say it's good. I don't think it's right, but I think that's why he did that.
There was an uncle that used to work at my previous employer, and I'm not going to name drop him here, but somebody dressed up as him to work with brown face. Oh. I wasn't there for this. Someone told me during a meeting, and I got upset.
Wow!
And then they started accusing me of being like woke and all that stuff, and started talking smack behind my back. It's offensive, man. I can't change this pigmentation. It's my pigmentation. It's the way I'm going to be forever, right?
Like, did he have? Like he was just straight up brown guy?
He was straight up brown guy.
And then somebody they painted their skin too.
Yeah.
Or makeup or whatever.
I never saw it with my own eyes, but multiple people told me, and I actually believe this happened.
And what was his reaction to it?
I don't know. They kind of said that he was a thirsty dude, so I don't know. He's like kind of like a LaFand uncle.
Oh,
Yeah, so I don't, yeah. He probably welcomed it. I don't know.
wow. He's probably like, I got attention on me. It's so
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
No, that's not cool, man.
And it was a meme that dressed up as him, so he's probably excited.
Oh, it was oh, damn.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
a chick dressed up as a
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, yeah.
So he's probably like, she likes me.
Oh yeah, garden which bang up on there, right? Sadi gori
Patali
gwan.
gwandan gori ne papu de daddy nu piche la le. ਆਪਾਂ ਗੋਰਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਏਰੀਆ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਵਾਂ ਕਰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਪੰਗਾ ਪਾ ਲਿਆ. These are truths from when we were younger.
Yeah.
Not saying I experienced any of those lyrical content type of things, but that would happen. Like we'd go into a white area, for lack of better terms, and we'd be like, "Oh, these there's like a brown family. Look at the Packies that moved in next door, Bruce." Yeah, it's like it used to be like that, and that was like my childhood. I grew up in Duggan. Which brown person grows up in Duggan?
None.
My wife and Monica Skripnik's ex-boyfriend.
He literally lived a 3-minute walk from my house.
Let's talk about him. Let's bring him up.
You know what? We can talk about him. We just ain't gonna name drop him, but we'll give him a fictional name.
Monica Skripnik's ex-boyfriend.
Yeah. We'll give him
Mr. Scripting.
I think we can call him. Let's call him RJ. Let's call him RJ. Those aren't his real initials. We'll call him RJ.
All right.
RJ. Here, hold on. RJ Alcan.
RJ Alakan?
Alcan. You know Alcan, the company that made like aluminum foil?
Yeah.
Yeah.
RJ Alakan.
I mean, there's so many others. Ziplocs, Ran Wrap. There's so many other ones. So I think we call him RJ Alcan. I think that'll work.
Yeah. Hey, we were talking about representation in Hollywood movies, like brown actors. We didn't see them much.
No,
Do you
man.
guys remember Ajay Naidu from Office Space?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
No.
We
I
didn't
do.
really see him, and we didn't really see brown guys, but shout out to guys like him and Roshan Said. They were like the first wave.
Yeah,
of-
Kabir Bedi.
Kabir Bedi as Govind from Govinda, I think, from Octopussy, right?
Damn. I didn't even know.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Amrish Puri.
I know that.
Yeah,
I mean,
Molaram.
to me, it was like Cal Penn and those guys. It was like that because
That was later in.
Even AJ Naidu was later, but he doesn't get his props.
like
He was hilarious in that movie.
there was a few.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
was,
remember them all, but there was like brown TV actors,
There was, yeah.
and then like I don't remember who they were. Even that guy who did man, I'm forgetting his name right now. He's a comedian. He was like Just for Laughs.
Sean Majumdar?
That guy. And like I was like, and I used to watch him, and I was like, is
Sugar
this-
Sammy.
Sugar Sammy, yeah.
Sugar Sammy was later, but like Sean Majumdar.
Yeah, he was on YTV.
Yeah, he was on YTV and stuff. And I was like, is this guy brown? Like his last name is Majumdar, but his first name is Sean. And then so I was like always wondering, is this guy like, is he like Aparna guy?
I think there's been so much fusion there that I don't think he can speak another language.
Yeah,
No,
he's a purebred Newfie.
Is he?
He was
but
also in This Hour Has 22 Minutes. And he was also this caricature of a brown guy that kept sweating.
Is he like I mean, for a lack of better terms and no like disrespect intended with this, but is he like a brown Métis type of guy? Like, is he like a remix of different ethnicities?
I think there's a lot of fusion going on there.
Like-
Here's a question. He had this caricature that was called Raj Binder.
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
That's obviously a parody of our community.
Yeah.
Do you find that racist?
I find that, well, if you want to define what race is and what his race is compared to the race that has names like that, then yes.
Yeah, so do I. Here's another question. Russell Peters, his father didn't have an accent.
No.
He spoke English fluently.
No.
Do you feel that he is exploiting the culture that
Yep,
we had?
100%.
The beatings that we got for financial gain.
I think for clout. I wouldn't say for financial gain because that kind of came after him.
He's filthy rich now.
But yeah, I mean, for sure that he used the stereotypical, I guess you can say, he used the stereotype of many different cultures.
Yeah, I read his autobiography. His parents listen to Anne Murray records. He's not one of
Bro,
us.
look at some of those records right there. And my parents listening to those, you're going to be like,
But he found something that worked. It was his shtick. You know what I mean? It's his routine. It's
But a lot
something that's what comics do.
Aren't they from
They
Kolkata?
exaggerate their stories.
I don't know. Yeah, they do. It's just weird to have someone else
Kevin
telling your
Hart.
stories.
Even Kevin Hart. I mean, look at the Cat Williams podcast. You guys know.
Yeah, speak your mind. I love when people just speak their truth.
I mean, not everybody tells the truth. Not every comic tells the truth. They're great storytellers, but they exaggerate the truth.
Well, think about it.
That's what makes it funny.
That's what these
makes
comedy things
movies
are.
funny.
Yeah. Did we talk about comedy movies?
No, man.
What's a movie that you found very funny?
Tropic Thunder.
No, as a kid.
Oh, as a kid?
There's blackface,
Yeah,
brown
there's
face.
totally Robert Downey Jr.
As a kid, something that's funny. Oh,
did
Ace
mention-
Ventura.
Ace Ventura. We did mention
Yeah.
Kindergarten Cop. Twins. I love Twins.
Twins was good. Kindergarten Cop was good. I think if you want to go with slapstick, I would go with The Mask.
The Mask.
Even though that was a little bit of a many genres.
Coming to America.
You guys, I don't know if you've seen
That's
this.
later for my
Planes,
life.
Trains,
Is it?
and Automobiles.
I have, yeah.
I love that movie.
I love the speech of "I like me."
I think you're gonna like this one. I used to think comedy was more slapstick type of stuff, like Pee Wee Herman and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So I used to think
who was the father of the Penguin in Batman Returns?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Pee
I
Wee
didn't
Herman's
realize
so
that.
good.
I didn't realize
Rest
that.
in peace.
Yeah, that one hurt.
Rest in peace. You got caught a few times doing some stupid stuff, but I mean, you were still part of our childhood.
Yeah, he was in an adult film theater. Isn't that what they all do?
I mean, kar deta rehende aapa ki karna, right?
You know, one of the former adult theaters in Edmonton is now a religious place.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, bro, man, I don't know any of that lore.
It is a mandir now.
What?
Yeah.
Damn, Jinx.
A local a local
Where's this
a local we're still talking cinema here.
Yes.
A local film projectionist told me that.
Okay.
Okay, where is this?
I don't know, I'd have to ask him. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Next podcast, you might want to ask him because
I don't even
I think I
wanna-
want to know.
I got to look him. I
Yeah,
can use
yeah.
my lifeline and give Les a call, but he's probably sleeping.
I'm interested in knowing this.
I would like to know, but I don't think I need to make it a public thing, or we need to just leave that location alone now in consideration to what it is. But yeah, I mean a lot of. But dude, there used to be a gurdwara in the old Chuck E. Cheese location. That gurdwara is not there anymore. But like, I remember going there. They used to ask me to come play tabla on Sundays. I used to go play tabla at the gurdwara for kirtan, no problem. But every time I walked in those doors, the memories of walking into Chuck E. Cheese would flood me, and I was sitting there on the same stage that Chucky and all those other animated characters were. The
That's
animatronics
wild.
robots
That's
were on.
wild.
And the thing is, it's not the same stage, but it was physically the same stage. And I was sitting up there playing tabla when I was a kid, looking up there, looking at Chuck E. Cheese doing their little dance. You know how they used to have that little concert?
Yeah, that was creepy. I didn't like that.
And do you remember there was a
child.
tunnel under them that you could go under?
No,
They're
what?
like, so they're doing this concert, Chuck E. Cheese and these guys are on the stage, and then there was this little tunnel that you could go underneath and come out the other side.
That's how people die.
It was pretty epic, but if you go there now, it's just this stupid
There's
little
a
dumb little
tunnel?
tunnel. Yeah. It's a little. It's not like a creepy tunnel. It's like a doorway, like the polka dot door. It's like rounded at the top, small for like a little toddler or younger kid to go in, and they go in, and then the whole length of the stage, and then they come out the other side. And there's no windy things in there. It's just a straight tunnel. Like if an adult poked their head in, you can see down the other side. It's nothing unsafe or creepy or weird.
No, I don't remember that.
It was just like an epic thing. Like, oh, there's a tunnel under there. Like you're a little like what?
Oh, when you're a little kid.
Yeah, you're like three, like, I don't know, whatever age, 8, 10. And you're just like, yo, what the heck? There's a tunnel. Let's go in. And everybody's screaming in there. And Chuck E. Cheese, you're like, Chuck E. Cheese is above us. And it's just crazy, man. But yeah, man.
That's wild.
Do you guys remember the Naked Gun movies?
Yes.
Yeah, that stuff was hilarious.
Not quite.
You know, two
and
other
a half.
films that 2.5, The Smell of Fear. Two other movies I love from childhood: Big Trouble in Little China and Adventures in Babysitting.
I remember the
Big
Adventures
Trouble
in
in Little China is probably one of the best, I'd say, sci-fi / comedy / fantasy movies ever made.
It's so good. Have you seen it, Pat?
No.
Add it to the list.
It's a great film, man. It's one.
I'm gonna have to make this list.
We gotta actually watch that together because I don't remember that movie. We gotta do a screening of that.
We can watch it, man. Like we should definitely watch some of these together and then talk about them. But I feel like I have a lot to catch up on.
You definitely do.
But I could tell you all about Spider-Man and how he was cloned and everything. You guys won't know who did that to him.
When you saw Toby in the last, other than the animated movies,
Yeah.
I teared up.
I did too.
Yeah.
I didn't tear up, but it was kind of like, you know, there was like a period where you kind of like disliked him for his Spider-Man roles, but then
Toby, I always loved Toby, man.
and I didn't hate him, but I just felt like he
Spider-Man
was
2 is probably one of the
so
best
good.
movies.
Which is this year 20 years old, man.
Yeah.
bro, when
Still
Toby
holds up.
came out in Spider-Man 3 with the Venom, or the black outfit, right?
Yeah.
And he was doing that Disney dance on the sidewalk.
That stuff's funny though.
It was funny, but I was just like, what the hell is this?
Eric Foreman as Venom.
Yeah, and that on top of it, this little skinny Sukraja guy playing Eddie Brock. Like, are you kidding me? Did you ever read the comics?
I love Topher Grace. He plays a convincing KKK member in the
Bro,
Black
he's
Klansman.
a great actor.
Yeah,
He's a great actor.
He's an amazing actor.
But he looks nothing like Venom. It's like kind of comparing like a lot of the Batman characters that came out.
Yeah, but
I think
it was a chance. Michael Keaton pulled it off. He was like a comic actor.
Michael Keaton pulled it off. Val Kilmer even pulled it off. I think one of the best to look like physically just for looks, but worst for acting was George Clooney. He had a really good Bruce Wayne look.
Yeah. Did he have nipples on his suit?
Yes, he did.
Yeah. So did Kilmer, right?
Yeah.
Joel Schumacher, man.
Damn, Pavan, that one's a quick answer from you, man.
There's a scene in Batman Forever while he's getting ready, and all of a sudden it cuts to his chitter for no reason.
Yeah.
Well, there is a reason.
Well, Joel Schumacher.
Exactly.
Right? Like, you do your thing. It's just, I guess it's subversion, but
Also,
as a kid, when you see, when you see it as a kid, you don't
There
know
should be a
what's going on.
cape covering it.
Now when you see, no, it's covered and everything. It just cuts to it. Like if we were recording right now and I was like this and it just cut to my chitter for no reason. Not like Bear.
I know. It was in the suit. I remember it.
Yeah. So
That's why I remember it, because it was so like, what the heck?
I get it now because Schumacher was obviously gay and it was just subversive cinema. But as a kid, you're like, hey, Batman, chitter kyun dikhate hain? Like, what's going on?
Apparently, there's a Schumacher cut out there.
What?
Somewhere.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yo.
there's a director's cut, and it's wild.
There's
It's
a guy that made
so
good movies,
much.
though.
It's so much better than the.
You just
original.
reminded me I have to watch the Justice League Snyder cut.
Yeah, you do have to.
I
watch
own
that.
it. I own it. Like, I bought it on YouTube
You haven't seen it yet?
and I haven't watched it,
Oh, we'll watch it together.
but I own it.
I'm gonna watch it with you.
Okay.
I love that movie so much.
I haven't seen it either.
You haven't seen it? Oh,
Well, I haven't.
I haven't even seen
It's-
the other Justice League.
it's
That one's not even
beautiful.
worth it.
No.
Don't even touch that one. It's just, I just know that one's horrible. And
This movie's incredible.
I think we should all watch it together. But yeah, man, like,
It's like going through pages of a comic book.
yeah. That's why I like Sin City and those
Yeah.
type of movies, because it was like really like kind of like you're reading a graphic novel style of comic.
The first one was solid.
Yeah.
First one was great.
I'm only ever referring to the first one.
I enjoyed the second one, but the first one is just like
It's a cult
it was
classic.
a one
you
of a
can
kind
say.
experience at that time.
Speaking of which sequels, even though, most sequels are not very good, are better than the first? You consider better than
Any
the first?
movie?
Any movie.
Short Circuit. You got Steve Guttenberg, and then you got the Dacey guy in the second one. I think the Dacey guy did a fantastic job. I think Short Circuit's better than the
And when
first
you
one.
say sequel, are you saying second, or can it be any in a series?
I guess any in the series.
Godfather 3, man.
What are you talking about?
Really?
Do you mean 2?
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two.
What are you talking about 3?
I don't know why I said 3.
I was
going to make a
confused
joke
there.
about Ninja Turtles 3, but then I was like, I don't know why I said, yeah, Godfather 2.
Hey,
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
I actually like Ninja Turtles 3.
Yo, I don't mind it.
I haven't seen it since I was a kid, but I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed
The one
it.
where they go to
It's a
Japan.
guilty pleasure.
Yeah, I enjoyed it too.
It was just really bad acting and really bad a lot of stuff, but the story was cool. They get like transported, and then you see those guys, those like samurai guards, and they come into New York and they're just wearing their little kachi thing that they got going on, and they're like, oh, hockey at the end. And then when the turtles go to Japan, they're all like, kappa, and they think they're demons.
I just
It's crazy.
remember there being a lot of smoke in that movie for some reason.
Yeah, because there was a fire in the
Fire,
village.
yeah, okay,
And then remember
yeah.
that kid named Yoshi? He got caught in
Yeah.
that. And then they're like, his grandpa comes in after. He's like, Yoshi, oh, Yoshi. And then like Mikey saved him.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
that's dope.
Yeah.
I think Temple of Doom is, I prefer it over Raiders.
Okay.
I think Temple of Doom is better than Raiders.
Terminator 2 is up there. Aliens, even though I do prefer the original. You know,
I just saw that recently.
Yeah, you
Alien,
did.
the first one?
The first and second. Remember?
Yeah.
In, like,
Sigourney Weaver and Akachi.
yeah, that was happening in there. Yeah. But I saw that one in, it was in wintertime at some point. There was snow on the ground. It was cold outside.
The first Alien?
Both 1 and 2. Remember we were talking about it?
So
And we're-
you didn't know about the burst that was going to come.
no.
How shocked were you?
Based off of all the other guns I've seen in life, I think that
No,
was...
but no, in terms of just like a primal shock, not like grossed out.
Yeah, it was just
It
kind of
was
like
visceral,
wasn't it? Yeah, it was kind of
Yeah.
gross, but it
Yeah.
was like, oh.
If you thought that was gross, you should watch The Thing.
The Thing is so good.
Is so good.
Yeah, John Carpenter, young Kurt Russell, Keith David, the voice of Goliath.
Damn.
Yeah, and that's a remake of a sci-fi film from I think the 50s, but this one just took it to another level. And the effects that they have for a movie in the early 80s, is so good.
It's really good.
And a score from Ennio Morricone, who did the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Oh yeah. Those
inspired Gidda Paniki.
Bro, those soundtracks for movies like that are amazing.
They're so good.
Yeah.
And the Artie Berman score for Sholay too, obviously inspired by that stuff.
100%. 100%. Yeah. And when I saw Sholay for the first time, I was like, my dad's like, yo, you got to watch this.
Yeah.
So I watch it. And then I'm like, okay, I see that this is good.
Is this the same thing with your dad as well, Pavan? Did your dad introduce you to Sholay?
No.
His older cousins for sure.
No, my mom did actually.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. My mom is a big Amitabh Bachchan fan.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a big Bachchan guy too.
Yeah. She brought me into the world of Bollywood back in when movies were good in the 80s, early 70s.
Yo, since we got some Bollywood knowledgeable people here, the wording is escaping me right now because I'm tired, but there was a movie with Salman Khan.
Yeah.
All right. And it was like a kind of fantasy style movie where this girl, she goes into this temple and it's like haunted. And then he goes, and in his past life, he was like some prince or king or some warrior with a sword in that temple. But then he has to come back and save her from these like ghosts or witches or something. And he looked like Conan the Barbarian.
He looked like Conan the Barbarian.
Yeah. He had like blonde hair and long hair. And it was like some like sci-fi paranormal crazy thing. But Salman Khan is in
like
it.
Highlander?
No. There can only be one.
It was it was like Conan the Barbarian. It was like that type of vibe, but there was a ghost. Like it was some sort of like ghost.
Surya Vanshi.
Is that? Yeah, that's the one.
And his look was inspired from the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, Conan the Barbarian. But even though the look was inspired by that film, it could not save this epic disaster.
Bro, I just want to watch it one more time because I remember like seeing it as a kid and thinking this is crazy cool.
You know, he bulked up over time. Like in Hum Saath Saath Hain, he's pretty jacked.
He's not bulked for this.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to fight him. But this guy, I could kick his ass.
Yo, dude, that's it. That's it right there.
Oh my God.
He looks like He-Man, but almost like, I mean, like doesn't deserve to be that name, but he has that sort of attire.
Yeah.
He looks like Prince Adam.
No, this is no He-Man.
From Eternia. No.
He-Man. He-Man's dope.
Yeah, he's dope.
This looks like a stone, like a stoner, emaciated idiot that thinks he's Conan the Barbarian.
He looks like you should be chilling with Scooby-Doo and them.
That looks like a picture from an old sci-fi trauma.
Yo, let me see it again.
80s movie.
You know what this looks like? Like we're 6 years old and we're pretending to be wrestlers. You're Hulk Hogan, he's Bret Hart, and I decide to dress up as Macho Man Randy Savage.
Why do you think I'm laughing? I'm already like, damn, that's what I want to watch. Like that's what was reminding me of something. I just remember seeing it. I don't know how the hell we saw that. It's probably one of those, like, you know, those movies of the week that you go to the Desi store and they'd be like, oh, nami ayya, and you just take it and just watch it. You don't know what the hell it is. Remember those days?
Yeah.
It was one of those.
That's one of my deepest regrets from childhood. Like I would say I've seen at least 4,000 movies, right?
Yeah.
But in childhood, I really regret watching those Hindi films. A lot of them, some of them were fantastic. Some of them I don't regret. Like I don't regret Raja Hindustani. I don't regret Dilwale, Dulhania Le Jayenge. But all those Govinda movies, did I really need to watch them?
No, man. Like why did we watch him?
Why was he wearing fishnet shirts back then?
Why was
Can anybody explain that to me?
Yeah.
My mom, he's running
every goddamn movie
when
he's in.
And he's always running down the stairs and my mom's watching it. She's like, hi, the boobs held there.
Damn.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Govinda was definitely not somebody you would expect to be a hero in a movie, man. The way he was physically, it didn't fit the characteristics of some of the guys, like Sanjay Dutt, for example.
He was inflamed 24/7. That guy was,
but not
Marshmallow
not
Man.
his butt, but
You know what his real name is? Govinda Ahuja.
yeah. I knew that. He's Punjabi guy.
Punjabi guy, yeah.
But the best part was his facial expressions.
Govindas?
Yeah, man. The little things he used to do, man. Like I did it right now. I'm glad this is not a video podcast, but
Were you excited to see him cameo in the Jesse Sidhu song, Dance Like Govinda?
that song was kind of
The best song he's ever done was
I
the Love
hated that.
Janjua song, Sone De Nakre.
Yeah.
That was a dope song.
I don't like the whole pump up.
I didn't
I
like
like
that
the
part.
original Technotronic Pump Up the Jam.
Yeah, that's a classic.
But the song itself was pretty good.
You know what? It was a good song for
that age.
What was coming out in Bollywood at that time, for it to be a Punjabi song on top of it. Well, it was Punjabi with Hindi vibes, the way the lyrics were. It was Soni de Nakhre Sone Lagde, and that's all you can argue Punjabi, but it's a little bit Hindi influenced Punjabi the way he was saying.
It was all Hindi influenced Punjabi.
But it was Punjabi.
Yeah.
It was more like Chandigarh Punjabi, if you want to say anything like that. So
say Shava Shava Punjabi. You ever hear the song Aapke Aa Jaane Se? That's my favorite Govinda song. It samples early hip hop nucleus. You ever hear the song Jam on It? Jam on It. It samples that. Yeah. It samples a synth that dent. Yeah.
I like Govinda's. There was a movie I remember it came out. I was in India. It was called Gambler.
Okay.
And he had a few good songs in there.
Never heard of that.
And then he had like a couple, like that was when he was like pretty much the Miss Pooja of Bollywood, but the opposite gender.
He was.
Right? Like he was coming out with and I think, I didn't even know if it was my dad who told me this or somebody like, or my dad was a part of the conversation when this conversation came up, but somebody in my family told me that he has a record for being with the most heroines in Govinda in Bollywood.
Who would think Govinda to be James Bond, huh?
Well,
James Diki Dekhaniya.
Yeah. This guy was in like every film.
Have you heard that joke?
No.
Okay, I'm not going to reveal all of it, but this kid goes up to his dad. He's like, Daddy, manu panch dollar de James Bond di nami movie dekhni hai. He's like, Salia, James Di ki dekhni hai, meri dekh la.
Wow. You've heard that one. Now you're remembering.
Now I remember.
Yeah. Wasn't that like one of those email forwards that used to go around during high school? I think that was.
That's a dissy dad joke if I've ever heard one.
I miss those. There was like one where it was some guy singing Dil Ta Pagal Hai by Babu Man, but he replaced Dil with a certain word.
Yeah.
Who's coming up with this stuff?
Bro, just people like us sitting there in high school, like Vele, and they're just like feeling the feels, and they're just making these stupid ass songs up. And yeah, man.
Do you remember the reworked lyrics for Manchrappa?
Yes.
Yeah, man. My God.
Bro, man, there's so many like
that.
No,
I'll tell you after.
We'll have to be. That'll have to be.
I just remember the YouTube videos where some of the some scenes from specific Hollywood movies were dubbed in Punjabi.
Oh my God!
By some random, and it was just the best, funniest. The Al Pacino one comes to mind,
bro. But you know what's the coolest thing about that? That dubbing was all like Pakistani Punjabi.
Yeah.
And I feel like it was real dubbing. Like a lot of them, not all of them. Some of them are obviously like done on purpose to make him sound.
The one with Al Pacino in Heat, where he's interrogating the guy.
Hank Azaria? When he's
he comes walking in. He's like, "Mitra de bundu vich vard gayi."
Is that the scene where she's like? Is that the scene where he's like, "It's because she's got a fat"? That one?
Yeah.
That's the voice of comic book guy and Apu.
Those are England guys. I think it was British guys who did that.
Really?
One. Yeah, and then there was another one. There was a few that came out that were real dubbings from Pakistan, Punjab, and they would dub their films with this on top. And these weren't like A-level cuts that would make it out to the general public on TV. These were like, they did this on purpose, and they were like circulated in Pakistan. And it was like Tate Punjabi, but like the vulgar shit, and like it was like just like, and they weren't like super vulgar either, where like it would be like, let's just say, and I'm not saying he was super vulgar, but he kind of was Chamkila level.
Yeah,
it wasn't that level of vulgar, but it was like,
was it like a monsoon wedding to start Aja Monday?
It was just a little bit cleaner than that. Right. And then you're just kind of like, yeah, okay, I could watch this with my family, but thodi ji sharam bhi hondi ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਦੇਖਣਾ. It was like that, right? Like it's like, man, I look like I got like some lowbrow culture going on here watching this in front of my fam, but you still would.
We're the last era that could actually watch Bollywood movies with our parents, because the guns started later. Before, they were like very clean. I recently saw a video on Instagram.
It started with Mora. Started with Mora. Tip tip barsa pani. That's where it all went down. Actually,
that's a banger though.
It's a dope song.
Yeah.
That soundtrack was pretty lit. Not even that. The other one.
I just remember Sunil Shetty yelling in every movie.
Pankaj Udas.
Yeah. Dude, there was just those. See, the reason I remember these movies is not that just that I watched them. Is more the music, the soundtracks.
Yeah.
And like, I remember Mora was sick, and then there was Aina. Do you remember that? They came all around. These ones are all like
with Amrita Singh.
Yeah, and her and Jackie. and then Jackie Shroff.
Is this the one where she wants to be an actor and she?
I don't remember, but he had like
Jackie?
2 girls. It was Julie Chawla and her.
Yeah, because she
Pat
leaves him
is
because she wants to be an
dropping some
actor.
Bollywood nuggets
Bro,
here.
We grew up with this stuff.
Yeah.
This actually reminds me of this something I saw on Instagram where Al Pacino comes out at the Oscars or whatever, right? And it's a music for Godfather.
Yeah.
And then somebody's like, why is Al Pacino coming out at the Oscars to
A Bollywood song. Yeah. It's crazy, right? Like, it's like, oh, in fact, that's my ringtone, eh? If you called me and I actually had my ringer on.
Raja Kodani or the Godfather
No,
theme?
the Godfather theme. Well, which you can argue is that song too. But like, yeah, man, I just changed it the other day. My ringtone. I was inspired by some other sort of pop cultural things. So this is what I changed it to.
I know this. Why am I not picking up on it?
I know.
You know it. A red-headed Belgian boy with a white fluffy
Tintin. It's
dog.
Tintin. It's Tintin.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, is French. I think it's
It's from Belgium.
It's from Belgium,
where they spoke French.
but they spoke French, right?
Yeah,
It's popular in Quebec.
it's pop because they speak French.
yeah.
And then, so my theme song my like whatever ringtone used to be this for the longest time.
Yeah. Raja Kodani.
It's so
Yeah. So when I used to be at work back in the day in retail, this would fudge, and I'd have like Desi customers. They'd all look at me like, and I'd be like, like they'd be like looking at me, giving me that like.
How long has it been since you've seen the original Godfather?
Bro, not long. I mean, it's not long either. I mean, it is long, but like, I would say like 2015 around there. I watched it all again. I own it.
It's probably been a decade, but the thing with
Yeah.
those movies that are so pivotal to your life, you could watch them once and you still remember them in their
Yeah,
entirety.
yeah.
Whereas now, if I watch a movie last week, I'm not going to remember it that well.
See, remember when we used to have like Blockbuster? Like there was one down here, and like not your area where you grew up or lived, but
Yeah, by the McDonald's.
yeah, right here by the Sobeys. And so when I was
Where
in,
Video Update was as well.
Video
That
Update
one?
used to be there too.
Was it?
Yeah, that's the Video
Yeah,
Update
yeah,
that I went to,
yeah.
which is the Blockbusters now Pind Punjab.
yeah, Pind Punjab.
Yeah.
And by the way, the statues in that Pind Punjab have been rolling around Edmonton for a while too. They used to be in the original Taj restaurant, Taj Banquet Hall.
What's it a
was-
statue of?
There's just like this Punjabi guy with mucha and this like lady, like just the characters of like a Punjabi Bhangra guy.
Got it.
And
So like Little India then.
yeah, like that vibe. And I think these are the original ones that are in this one. But anyways, they might be multiple clones and copies of them, but keep with that, man. But yeah, so I used to go to that Blockbuster and I used to catch up on pop culture. Like, for example, Indiana Jones. So I'd go buy all of them because they'd have the used, previously watched.
used? Yeah.
So I'd go buy them. I'd get them all for like, I don't know, $20 for like 3-4 DVDs. I'd go pick them all up, come home and watch them with my brother till late night. And then the previously viewed were the best because he used to rent them out. And then like a month later, they were selling them because they knew they had to clear them, right?
Bargain bin.
Yeah, not even the bargain bin, just the previously viewed of
yeah.
recent stuff. So I'd go cop all that stuff and I'd come home and watch it. And then I'd be like, yeah, this is dope, man. Now I'm catching up on like, so all of Indiana Jones, I watched it after the hype. All of Star Wars wasn't so much after, but still after the hype, original. So mid-90s, before the new ones came out. Before episode 1, 2, and 3 with young Anakin came out. And like, so movies like that, I had to catch up on later. Just being, maybe that was a part of being brown. Not seeing that.
Yeah,
one.
I mean-
it just happens with a lot of pop culture.
Yeah.
It passes you by.
Yeah.
Like I said with Jurassic Park, I've got a strange Blockbuster memory for you. So my dad,
In the main part of the building, the room.
they never had an adult section.
They didn't.
Blockbuster.
Yeah. That's
true. That's true.
Video Updated.
And I rented Halloween 4. So, first you're scared. in the
Crazy
car.
night for you, eh?
Yeah. and my mom was babysitting my neighbor, and my neighbor was a year older than me, and his little brother was about 5 years younger than me, and we all watched Halloween together. Little brother was 4 years old, and he was so terrified. And we once showed him, I think I might have told you this story. We showed him A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4.
Oh, damn.
And he was so scared. He went up to my mom and he was holding his tooth and he was outside. He was like, Auntie, Freddy Krueger washroom.
Yo, where was RJ Alcan during all this?
I never met him until Punjabi soccer.
Okay, we'll leave it at that then.
Yeah, I vividly remember him getting benched, and he's telling the coach who used to work at Tip Top. You remember Tip Top?
Yeah.
We called him Uncle Ummer.
Oh yeah,
and
okay.
He's like, my team needs me. I'm the best player, and he was a total nakamma, a D player. He was not good.
He's a character that's going to be, I think, frequenting this podcast.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, but
and Monica Skripnik.
Yeah,
well, she's a legend. She's a legend.
She is a legend.
He's a
himself.
character. Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch. She turns out to be a real listener, and she messages us.
She's on Facebook.
What's funny is that guy has a cousin that I had a falling out with.
Yeah.
If that cousin, who I no longer have beef with, if he came across this, he's going to remember Monica Skripnik, and he's going to be like, what?
These are urban legends of Edmonton that I think us being a little bit more on the nerdier side of the brown people here will have these stories that not even those cool guys from high school would have known about. Like we got some better stories, I feel like.
It's like the show Freaks and Geeks.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So we're more freaks and geeks. We're not the jocks.
No.
We had the more interesting experiences.
Yeah. We had some pretty good experiences, I think, as a collective, as the three of us. But I just want to say this. We've been chatting for 1 hour and 50 minutes.
50 or 15?
50.
Oh, wow. Dokante.
I think with us, we have so much that we've experienced, and it's kind of funny. I think it's just a good vibe when we talk, and we don't really stick to a script, but we will, guys.
But there's a flow to it.
There's a flow.
harmony.
There's 100% of a flow, but it's like you're in a river and you're just sitting in, and the river will take you wherever
We're tubing.
it goes.
We're tubing down the
We're tubing.
We're tubing down the North Saskatchewan River.
Okay, yeah. And
we're
it's
chilling.
And it's a good reference to use that river because it's a very important river in Canada's history, but it's also dirty.
Well, yes and no.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's not the cleanest river.
Yeah, not it.
But it's not like
there's certain places you can go. Devon, if you ever go tubing down the river, you want to go to Devon.
What is tubing?
Tubing is where you sit in a tube and then you take that said tube, put your butt in there, and you sit in the water with
And
it.
you just float
And you just float.
with some beer.
Do you guys know how to swim?
Yes.
I learned how to swim, but then I had an experience at West Edmonton Mall that drained that all from my brain. And now I will never default to saying yes.
Did you fall in the fountain where the whale was?
No, sirree,
Okay.
Billy Bob. Although I did step into the water close to that one time while I wasn't walking and watching where I was walking. I literally put my foot into the body. Like I missed it hit the bottom of that and ruined my hiking boots that I had that I thought was cool in grade 8. But
What brand?
man, I don't know.
Were they brown?
Probably,
Do you remember
they were
when
brown.
everybody had to wear boots from Aldo?
Yes.
I hated conformity, man.
Bro, I loved it. I was like out there and I got the wildest ones. And then you see this dude with a bug on where these like, and you know what the Gore called those boots? Shitty kickers. Because they had buckles and stuff.
Oh, with the hiking boots?
No, they weren't hiking. They were those Aldo boots. Those
Okay.
It was at during Ellerslie.
Yeah.
When I was in
Everybody
like,
had Aldo boots.
because Aldo's the only one who sold them for $100.
My parents bought me boots
Yeah.
from Walmart, $7.25 originals. But I
Damn.
told everyone they were from Aldo. Right? Conformity.
Yeah.
And there was this guy called Sonny Bratch. He knew that they were not from Aldo, and he told people.
Yeah.
But he didn't tell like humanity.
He just told a few people.
There was this other guy. He was a good dude. Unfortunately, he passed away in some sort of motorcycle accident. Sonny Chavda. We were in gym class, right, by the bleachers, and he looked inside my shoe and saw that it was $7.25 originals. He told everyone.
Where's that from again?
$7.25 originals.
It's Walmart?
Walmart, yeah.
Yeah, who cares, man?
Yeah, who cares now?
Yeah.
But back then, it was like, oh, badami hogi.
Because if you think about it today, Walmart's like higher end stuff than the random shit you buy on Amazon. If you go to Amazon, it's like from some random, you don't even know what the brand is. It's called like, I don't know. I just bought a screen protector from a brand called SOOPUR. Super.
Super.
Yeah, or these like other weird names. But anyways, to tell you the story, to go back to West Ed, I was in the water park and I was too deep. And then the wave thing was going. And you know how they make the waves? They suck the water in and then they shoot it out. So I was getting sucked in. And then I was like, I'm dead. I'm going to die. And I was too deep. I did have a tube, but then the tube went away. So I was going down, but then I had to like jump up to kind of come get air. And then one time I was like, I don't know, I was shouting. My cousin grabbed me and pulled me. And then another time the lifeguard like did like a cowboy lasso thing, threw the rope at me and pulled me. And then after that, I was like, yo, I don't know how to swim. If you ask me if I know how to swim, wouldn't I have been able to get out of that?
Yeah.
And then ever since then, anytime I've been in water, Other than randomly when I've been in a speedboat, I don't wear life jackets in that. And that's the ocean, so probably should. Because that's like water. That's like Vancouver or like some deep lakes. I'm like done that and haven't worn that. But if I'm out like body in some sort of water, like in Mexico, those, what are they called again? Cenotes? Those like sinkholes. They're so like 100 feet deep, but they're clean, fresh water. So I went in one of those once and I had a life jacket on and I did not let go of the ledge. There was like this little ledge and like chains, kind of like if you've been to like a sarovar in any of the gurdwara. I did not let go of those. And then, but I guess I shouldn't keep telling my wife this. She thought I was cool and I was brave and I did it without that. But I was like, I'm always like, yo, no, I had a life jacket on. She's like, you still went in. And I was like, I was holding the ledge the whole time. And then I let it go for a split second. Then I was like, nope. And I grabbed it again. That's otherwise I like going in pools that go up to about my neck. That's about it.
I wouldn't be comfortable. I do recall that I was in this class with Miss Wallbauer. Woo! And we had to do like some risque stuff and
things that required a lot of flair.
Yeah, a lot of flair.
Okay, Rick.
And once we went with scuba diving.
Oh.
And I didn't know how to swim and I still did it. So that was, it was in a pool, but it was like in a very deep section of the pool where you were entirely submerged.
You did have an oxygen mask on, right?
I did have, obviously, right?
So
but it wasn't as scary as seeing my teacher in a bathing suit because it looked like Ric Flair in a bathing suit.
The best thing is I know exactly who she is because I went to the same school. And woo! Well, I don't think that was a woo. I think that was like the opposite. Play that sound backwards. Woo! No, it'd be like ooh. Yeah, but okay, cool. I think we could. Anything else we want to add for this long 2-parted episode here?
You know, we were talking about Punjabi cinema, and we really got to give a shout out. After Virender passed away, it's like after Chamkila passed away, we had the rise of Sadhu Skandar Hans Raj Hans. But in terms of Punjabi cinema, we got to shout out Gugu Gill and Jograj, man. Those guys did it.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
Like Preeti Sapru and Daljit Kaur.
They're still around.
They're still around.
They're still around.
And later in life, Manjeet Gulad and remember Rano Man and all the...
Yeah, man. Rano Man, I don't know her, but I know her.
Oh, dude, she was gorgeous.
Dude, she was just... I just remember my aunt, I'll leave it at that to keep anonymousness to some people. She told me she's friends with her, and she's like, add her on Facebook. And I added her, and she's my Facebook friend right now.
Oh, she is? You want me to tell you the one time I was jealous of Safri?
Oh, that,
in the Paul Pangre video.
Yeah. When he's dancing with her?
Yeah, Safri eats a kulfi and she eats his like, the kulfi is like, obviously, jhuti kulfi, right? And she eats it too. And I'm like, wow, they just shared a moment of intimacy. I'm so jealous. Safri got to experience that.
Is that like, like in Tal when they drink the same Coke bottle? Was it Tal?
Who Akshay Khanna and
Aishwarya, right? They like drank from the same bottle and then they're all like,
I don't remember that. I do remember Ramta Jogi though.
That's
oh
damn.
Wow. Okay. We're going there now.
Yeah.
Well,
it is right now. You said it was 11, so it is time for Showcase After Dark, right? So,
oh yes,
dude, that's a whole other can of worms.
That's this.
That was my adolescence.
That was Showcase.
That wasn't always available. Sometimes it was like a grainy channel that you had to slap your TV to make it.
Yeah. But it was always Showcase, right?
If it wasn't working, then you could just go and watch music and watch videos like Jennifer Lopez is Waiting for Tonight. That'll get the job done.
See, I'm talking before that a few years.
Before what?
Before the Waiting for Tonight days.
So like what, like 95, 96?
I had a problem.
Yeah, around
you had a problem,
around those days, 97-ish.
We should devote an episode to that. Seinfeld did.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Yo, 3 brown dads and we keeping it real with laughs and some lessons in the cultural field. Grab a